So, alright, test. It should be fine. And welcome everybody, good evening by the way. Well, it's at least for me evening, slowly but surely. And yeah, Angel and Adam, how are you both doing? At least only Adam, since I already asked Angel about that. And yeah, for those who don't know, I am doing good. A little bit, how should I say, a little bit woozy, I'll say, if that makes sense for you. But I drink some juice, some good old, well, I mean it's called breakfast juice, you know, but I don't care. Just got home from work, oh, damn welcome. Because this is a really comfy stream going to happen. If I started the game, of course, because we are just going to play Disco Elysium. Since when did I start that game? I would say, I mean, I did put something on my subscriber chat where I started the game. It was it's already 1 year old since this is so long we are. Okay, sorry. Sorry, it's breakfast time. No, that's true. Yeah. And right now I just got my coffee, and I guess we will just talk a little bit until we're going to play the game, I would say. And yeah. From there. Oh, sorry. I didn't drink that much today. Maybe that's why my mouth's a little bit dried out. Okay, now it's better. To be honest, since the week I can't keep a lookout that I drink enough, but I will get there. And thank you, Angel. This is for you. Okay, thank you. And yeah, like I said, we're just going to play Disco Elysium, which is a game that I played already 1 year, but still haven't finished it. But to be honest, the longer I take, the more I can enjoy it, right? And yeah, since it's going to be that game, it's a detective game for those who don't know. we'll be having a very comfy day, or not day, but a stream. And yeah. Thank you. Every hydration point I will take a sip. If you're spamming it, I will spam sipping it. I'm taking it seriously. Don't judge me if I have to go to the toilet. And yeah, did anything happen after this German collab that I did, which was on Friday, I think? No, on Thursday actually. Jesus Christ, 2 days, huh? Not really actually. Just spent some time. My friend visited me and we had some great time, and after that I did some school stuff and nothing important happened. No, I'm not going to the toilet right now. I don't need to. And I hope you guys are not going to force me to do that with those hydration spam. I'll keep that in mind. I cannot look mean, I can only look sad, so don't make me sad about that. So, what you see? Okay, just had to look at something. But yeah, like I said, nothing really important happened in my life or for the stream. But yeah, I'm just doing some video editing, which is I'm going to release it as soon as possible. But I will take a few weeks. Don't give me ideas. No. Okay, no. Please, Angel, have some heart. You have a heart, right? I mean, you must have, or else you are dead. But yeah, no, I don't think so. I'm trying to remember if something happened, but no. But I definitely need to stay longer in university, unfortunately. Especially because I have some stuff behind me, but at the moment you don't have to worry about me. Everything is in green, I would say. Or let's say light green and not dark green. But it's getting better. I learned my mistakes. I will definitely not do that again. Where at the end I have to take another 3 months. No, it's not going to happen. These guys, I killed somebody here. I'm flying around. Oh, Angel is a monkey. With a gun? No, with a heart, I see. Ay. Das are rare. Well, this is something I already said. I'm going this. You know, killer, god damn it. And first of all, welcome. You know, back then with Vin, with the A word, it was popular here. Hope you're doing good, killer. I found a video which I really want to show you, but I cannot, right? Oh, goddammit, I saved it somewhere, but now it's here. Well, what was it? Ah, okay. Yeah, but I'm going to show it to you later. Back then, I kinda missed the time, you know. Yeah. I know, where you also streamed, right? No, you played with Vin, where she streamed Valorant. I know that. Where we also played together. Simpler times. Yeah, much simpler. Jesus Christ. Yeah, that was a nice time. Really missing it. Now we are talking about back then, where no spectators at the moment are not remembering that time. Yeah, and Overwatch. Yes. How is Overwatch 2 for you, actually? I think I didn't ask you your opinion about it. Is it good? Better? Worse? Not good? And there's the point. Shot in Disco Elysium. What's that? I mean, it's okay. But I like those emotes. Let's go. Oh, there's a Uchanka too. It's like Overwatch. Yeah, I think you described it perfectly. Yeah, to be honest, I feel the same, killer. Overwatch 2 is just like Overwatch. Yeah, and with some new gem. And some heavy monetization where you're forced to buy skins now. Not nice. There's even an achievement where you need to buy every single cosmetic, and after that achievement you get as a reward like a oops spray, which is so Jesus Christ. They totally knew. They're going to put that reward there. If I see a single spray with the oops, then I know this guy or this girl just spent so much money. Jesus Christ. Did I spend some money on that game yet? No. I mean, why should I? I played Overwatch 1, so I got those cosmetics already. When I leave the match? Which match? You know, are you playing Overwatch right now? Yeesh. So, but for us at the moment, we should be able to play now. Just have to see. Looks good, looks good. Oh, okay. Right. I just need my detective outfit. So we're just going to put some good detective music. I will put some Ace Attorney music, to be honest. But what is it called? God damn it. I know there's one music called which I really loved, but I cannot seem to find it. God damn it. Yeah. Okay. Oh. What the hell happened? Killer! No, wait, I forget. I don't forget to put. I don't forget to put out the jump scare. God damn it! I was so confused at the moment. Like, what the hell? God damn it, killer. Okay, for your sake, I will just keep it. So, but never. We'll be playing some Disco Elysium now, or else I will get more scared. Jesus Christ. Wait, let me just put some stuff there, huh? Oh, I need my detective hat, which I cannot seem to look. Okay. Detective hat. Not the glasses. So you don't need that. I'm wearing contact lenses. So that should do. Boop. And the tea. I need some tea. I look professional, of course. Niko, yeah, indeed. Jesus Christ. So, there we go. That's my tea. I'll just go in here and enjoy the tea. Oh, at least holding it in front of another glass with some bits. So. Oh, wait. So, there we go. But yeah, like I said, Overwatch 2, it's fun, but the fun is Overwatch 1. The only difference in Overwatch 2 is just the monetization, mostly. And I was about to write Overwatch as a game, which I should probably avoid. It's going to put some confusions. Disco Elysium. There we go. Can somebody in chat confirm that the game has been changed? So, there we go. Just want to make sure. And in meanwhile, we're just going to start the game already. Oh, it changed. Wonderful. Oh man. I'm really happy that I'm going to play this game again. I love those stuff. Man, I really love this story about it too. There we go. Wait, probably should put my keyboard a little bit not on a cable. So I literally have no idea what just happened. I look damn nice. So, I can level up, but to be honest, I'm going to keep it for now. And we have some clothing. Oh, we got a scarf. Damn. Oh, I don't like that. I kind of like my outfit here. But no, don't want that. I don't want that thingy. So, I would say we should just probably look into everything that we have here. I haven't got a map here. Okay. Find our way into the secret passage. This is the little door here, which could be important for our case. I can still remember what we just did. It may take a while, okay. Replace lost body. Neon and body. Sound like a medals here. Okay. Ah, okay. Yeah, I have to look. Add even more beauty to the wall. Ah, sure. We can do that. Let's go, Kim. We're going to do some graffiti stuff as a police. Ah, man. The music. Ah, I love it. Hey, I am listening to it too. Oh, god damn it, it's raining. And we have 13. God damn it, killer. Your emoji is jumping around, which is not good. Goodbye. I'm sorry. So, where's the crafty? It should be somewhere here, right? Let's go, Kim. Since we opened a lot of area, we have so much to explore. Ah, the boat is even gone, huh? Is this the graffiti? I think so. Must be here. No? I'm sorry, killer. It has to be done. Wait, where's the graffiti stuff? I know it must have been here, right? You haven't seen a beautiful one in Martinez near the pier, and you just sit on the lot. This will take a brush first. Who will have one? Then paint. Ah, I need a brush. I mean, I can ask her, I guess. Let's ask her. Who has a brush? Or else we just have to find it, I guess. If I just know where exactly where it goes upstairs. Must be here somewhere, right? Ah, balcony. Perfect. Yeah, thank you. Oh, wait. This is not not the one that I wanted to go. This goes downstairs, which I don't really want to be honest. Can I go in here? There's some stuff. Some stuff to steal here. Pelts? Sure. I'll take some magnesium. And money? Sheesh. I'll take some. So, where can I get upstairs? Maybe over here. Oh, I see. Totally not seen that one. Hey, artist girl, I need a brush if you have one.
Ooh, the piggies have learned how to saunter up staircases. I didn't think you could do that with hooves, but here you are.
That's alright, we evolved. You're in trouble now, little lady. Wake ups don't like closed doors or untreated patches or people having high grounds on us. That's alright. We evolved.
Yeah, I can see that. Cool mutations.
That smell coming from her paint.
Oof, God.
It's not paint. It's heavy fuel oil.
Is that the best? Is that heavy fuel oil?
Red dyed heavy fuel oil, intended for exclusive use in government vehicles, to be precise.
He's asserting the content of Sandy's
What
bucket.
did you think I was using? Aquarels? Sucked it out of a cop's fuel tank myself. Back in Jamrock.
She really did it. She's proud of it too.
That's some clever cultural commentary. I feel so bad for you, you know?
Something to think about next time you're driving around in your pretty little piggy carriage.
Jesus Christ, contemplation. I could try to increase it, I guess. And sense creativity. Ah, damn it. Can I retry this? It cannot be retried. Holy moly. Jesus Christ. Can I wear some stuff? Catch you later.
Why does art inspire you so much?
It does. No, art is... no, it does.
Excellent
I like art.
question. Art is a diverse range of visual, literary, auditory, and performative creativity. It's an expression of imagination and technical skill. Additionally, it's history, criticism, and pure enjoyment. In short, Art is the highest form of human communication, representation, narrative, emotion, and agency intertwined.
Why would I fit in that world? I mean...
Have you looked in the mirror lately? To be honest, you have the exact features of the modern artist, with that wild hair and those clothes. Perhaps you should try to write poetry someday, and critique architecture.
I guess I've been feeling critical lately.
Yes, you seek substance. No valid representations and reproductions of social mores as made manifest in stuffy biennials. We're talking real, living art here. Become the art cop. Half art critic, half cop.
wait, but I don't have to be 100% cop to get the case finished and all that?
Quit being so indecisive. What are you going for here? Some kind of indecisive and camp aesthetic now? Strike a bold shape here. Go art or go home.
Okay, if 50% art critic is what needs to be free from rote repetition, so be it.
Exactly. It's not only your duty to only catch the criminals off the street, you must also apprehend criminals of the printing press and the gallery, the trade and derivative artists and writers of the world. Go ahead and provide savage criticisms, art cop. The world is yours to rip to pieces and reassemble.
I'm an artist, or at least I should probably learn how to be an artist. I should unlock it, huh? Wait, I have another skill point. I should do that. So, are these the ones? Temporary usage bonus? Can't even look. What do I get from it? Okay. Sure. So at least we have a better percent, I would say. Okay. But we cannot do that right now. Determine where the shot came from. Okay, sure, we can do that. Let's go, Kim. So, we know the shots came from 3 different places, right? I should probably go back and look at it again so I can remember it. And I still need a brush. Somewhere. Alright. But for that we just need to go to the room where the girl is. That she has been together with the person that got murdered. From a girl from a gang? That is now gone, but not hopefully too gone, if that makes sense to you. I'm slowly but surely reassembling those stuff together. Can I look at it from here? Ah, nice.
A man and a woman have
Inspector.
A ray of backward motion explodes from his mouth to the roof outside.
Ah, yeah, perfect.
A prime. To then widen into a radius of locations in Martinez. B prime, B double prime, and B triple prime.
So, and I know that we haven't looked into this one either, but this one. So let's look at B, the first B, the boardwalk.
700 meters away. The likeliest of these B positions, 20% chance. A skilled sniper could have made the shot, provided he had a safe sniper's nest.
Boardwalk.
Even with the light on inside, we're talking military training. At that distance, the perpetrator would have had to take wind direction into account.
And that's the boardwalk, so we can definitely go and check that out instantly. As well as the Land's End. How much percent?
1.2 kilometers away. The least likely of these positions, let's say 3%. A truly skilled sniper could have done it, possibly from a tent. No, too far-fetched.
I see. And the third thing that we haven't looked into is the islet. So we got 20%, 3%, and what about this one?
1 kilometer away, a point beyond the docks, on an islet in the bay. The fort is ruined, but the perpetrator may have found a stable spot on the beaches surrounding it, where the concrete crumbles into the sea, as you saw in the coin-operated viewer. The shot would have been a small miracle, 5% likelihood.
Oh.
There is an extremely narrow field of view from the bay to the window, between Rue de Saint-Ghislain 10 and 33A. The angle would have been extreme, and access to the islets is questionable.
Alright. Alright, perfect. We needed that, definitely. So we know exactly where we need to go, first of all. Let's go, Kim. The girl was still there, right? Pretty sure. Probably at the balcony. Okay, we have midday at the moment, so and it's day 4, so I really don't want to waste so much time. I'm not sure if I think there's probably tie-in stuff, you know?
That ride is fucking lightning.
Hey, piss. Look who it is. Shrunken cophead material.
Oh, let's see. Well, let's keep going. We still have it low, so I don't really wanna go through this. Especially we have better things to do. So it was the boardwalk, right? So we can already actually we have been there because of the body. But yeah. Just have to look into that. Just have to orientate myself. I can still remember the map that we just seen from the balcony. Or from the window. We just have to go there. There's also a telephone, right? I kind of wanna talk there again. Just have to see where it is. Ah, yeah, that's good. Jesus Christ. Ah, there's the telephone. I did one. Can I do more? Wait, this is the one, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
You pick up the handset. There's a tone. The machine is operable.
Put 10 cents in a dial and random number. Okay. Why not?
Calling. Still calling. Again. Seriously. Someone with a masculine voice picks up.
Hello, Gerard speaking.
Hello, Gerard. Technically speaking, your electricity.
Is electricity there? I need to speak with electricity, please. Try not douche name. Change it. Change your name. Is she?
But I got a feeling I'll kick your ass is gonna make an appearance if you ever call this number again. Have a good one, asshole.
Phone hanging.
Ah, damn it.
Disconnect.
I kinda wanted to say the change name thing too, after what he just said. Okay, one more. Why not?
Calling. Still calling.
Jesus.
Stop calling me, man.
Oh, someone picks up the voice of the other end of the city.
I'll get you your money, alright? I just need till tonight. Let me work.
You seem to be in some sort of trouble, American. No, I'm a police officer. We could all a bit candid to each other, don't you think? Consider your debt paid, my friend. Oh, no. That's... Oof, this is going to destroy him. Yes, what a sign change of plans. I want the sword to the runs. Rex and Martinez. Whoo! Sheesh. Not sure. I don't really wanna, you know, be a bad cop after all. So who's this
You
actually?
got the wrong number. Don't call here again.
Disconnect.
Ah, damn it. So it's like a single. Come, let's that it's ready to move now. Alright, Cam. I mean, after all I said, it was the last thing. Okay. Sound is not too loud, that's good. Alright, the boardwalk. Oh, and we have a fly here. Hopefully not But this time it's going to fly through the microphone. So, exactly, the boardwalk. The boardwalk for bullet traces. I see, okay. Maybe we haven't seen this one.
There's some tear. An empty cigarette.
Ah, I see, okay. But nothing interesting. But this is the boardwalk, so I'm not sure. There's something white. Can just check it out, I guess. What is this? Doesn't seem to be getting opened. And what about this building? I mean, from the look of it, we can go up. So, away you fly. So. Yeah, looks really... I think this is where we need to go for the boardwalk. Just have to exit it somehow. Can we not go here? Wait, maybe I need the crowbar for it. Wait. Don't I? Ah, tools, I see. Maybe no. I see. But sadly, it was not the right answer to go in. Has to be something. I mean, we can go up, so maybe from the other side. But I think that was it. Because I can only go to... Or maybe? Yeah, no way. I cannot go down. So I guess we need to go under the board. Let's try that, actually. So, exactly. Wait. So. Come on, Kim. Let's try to get there somehow. Yeah, exactly. Just go down. Maybe... I mean, this looks... It's very possible to go up. No? Kim?
Yes?
Oh, nothing. God damn it, I thought that was a great idea. That's it? Wait. Really? But how the hell am I supposed to go up? Wait, this is the only answer. The one and only. Sadly, I cannot ask him to make... Oh, like how you say it in English. Where he can just go up with me. Or at least, you know, help me to reach it. So wait, this is Martinez. Jesus. Wait, is it this one or... Maybe it could be this house too, but I don't see any exit, so to speak. That tells me that I can go in here. Nope. Cannot go in there either. Let's see where he's going. From there, huh? Okay. Maybe we can ask the father of this child. Maybe they know where we can go in. But yeah, as you can see, you cannot go in. Definitely not, but you can shoot in the house. Maybe it's this house after all. Have to see. I mean, there's some stuff. Although it's not only powered shot, it's inaccessible. Oh my god. Okay. A door, a building, a hidden place. Could the incident be inside? I mean, we don't have so much of a choice. I mean, there is no option to go in, especially with the crowbar that I have in my hand. Maybe that man knows how he can get inside.
As you approach, the man turns and greets you with a polite wave. He appears completely at ease, like a common holidaymaker.
Ah, super. It's the officer. I was not expecting to run into you again, but things have a funny way of turning out, no? What brings you down to the scenic Martinez coast?
I need your help forming a committee. I'm trying to assign La Responsabilité.
My friend, if it's La Responsabilité you're after, I have good news for you. There's no need to form such a committee, because it already exists.
God, of course it does. These moral intern types.
The Comité de Responsabilité de Revachol. It acts as a sort of clearinghouse for coalition activities.
Oh, thank you, Killer.
Simply, they are the ultimate arbiters of La Responsabilité.
For the headbutt. I need that. It's going to motivate me somewhere to go inside of one of those buildings so I can see where the sniper came from.
The sort of reasonable authority you're looking for.
I would offer to connect you with the committee myself, but alas, I am not actually in Martinez.
What? Where is he then? He's speaking figuratively. He means he's not in Martinez in his official capacity.
We're talking about I'm looking at it. I got you. I got it. You're only here on personal business.
Précisément. Officially, I am still in La Delta, preparing for an upcoming conference on fuel oil derivatives. That's why it would be extremely irregular, or potentially even inappropriate for me to intercede with the committee concerning a district I'm not officially in.
Get in touch with him. Why am I supposed to conduct a committee in that?
Well, under ordinary circumstances, the committee contacts you.
In other words, the committee only knows what it wants to know.
But if you have information of a vital interest, they might be willing to entertain an exception. In which case, I would advise you to contact them via Coalition Warship Archer.
Wait, what's our Coalition Warship Archer?
Sir, you mean to say that you haven't noticed the giant Coalition aerostatic peacefully patrolling the skies over Revachol?
You follow the man's gaze out toward the west. There, hanging some distance above the horizon, you can just make out a strange silhouette. It looks to your eye like some kind of long metallic fish suspended beneath a number of ceiling fans.
Yeah, to be honest.
Not just any fish. It moves like some ancient bottom feeder gliding over the ocean floor in search of prey.
Oh, can't believe I never noticed it before.
That is part of the idea, of course. The Coalition doesn't want the people of Revachol to feel that they are under a military occupation. That is why the Archer is always careful to maintain a constant, discreet distance.
Maybe I already know the reason of it. So how does one go about contacting a Coalition warship?
This is quite the problem. Very tricky. Of course, the Archer has orders to fire on any unidentified aerostatics that might approach it. So it might be safer to get in touch from the ground. But in that case, you would require a radio transmitter capable of broadcasting on Coalition frequencies. And that kind of technology naturally isn't typically available for non-Coalition use. Yes, it is a bit of a conundrum. I suppose there might be some way to circuit bend your way onto those frequencies, but you'd have to be one of those techno-tinkerers to do it.
Do you know any of those thinkers?
Unfortunately not, no. I don't have the pleasure. I am merely a representative of the Coalition government, not very well versed in technology. But you...
Sounds like something that programmer we met in the church might be able to help with.
Probably.
Let me just say that I have complete confidence in the RCM. I'm sure you'll figure something out.
Thank you for your time.
Always my pleasure to be of assistance to the RCM. Godspeed, and if we don't meet again, bonne chance.
Oh, what a nice guy. I'll take your money, okay? So, how... Oh?
There's no way the perp is in here, officer. Look how scarred the boards are. All attempts to pry them off have failed.
Can I try to get in, though?
Not this time. The opposition is insurmountable. But I like the spirit. Have some points. It's lonely and cold without points.
Thank you.
And dangerous. Dangerous too.
You think she's in here?
The suspect? God, I hope not. I can't see a way in, though many have tried.
I see. Perfect. Oh, thank you very much. What the hell? This is perfect. Okay, then it must be the house that we were in. Sadly, we cannot go in there yet. So I guess we are just going to skip it and go to the land's end. Was it here? No, I think we have to go to the other way. But let's ask the man with the child. I think there was a question about it where I played it.
Hello again.
Really funny. I'm looking for a suspect. Have you seen anyone suspicious?
No, I'm afraid I can't help you with this one, officer. It's just a regular day off for me and Mikhail here.
So you haven't seen anyone around?
No, I'm sorry. As I said, this is just a day off. We just arrived anyway.
There's something friendly and familiar in how he says that.
Hmm.
A day off. He's telling the truth. He hasn't seen anyone.
Yeah, the Felt building again.
Sure. What's on your mind?
You're saying that Felt electrical this book? Right? Just a little pause. I just need to check on something. So click, click, click. Okay, that'll do. What happened to the engineer? We already asked that. How does tape computers work? You're saying that the field electrical built this boardwalk? Could be interesting.
Yes, they even built a pleasure wheel, but that got destroyed in the war.
A pleasure wheel?
Perhaps reminded of a childhood memory. It's clear he would prefer there were a big wheel lighting up the coast.
Yes, to lure in their star engineers. This part of Martinez was nothing but reeds before Feld arrived. They had to make the prospect of living here attractive. It was supposed to become a global center for innovation in cybernetics. But history had other plans.
Okay.
But of course, what else?
Oh, it's okay. What happens if I go here? I'm pretty sure we can go up. I mean, this is the only entrance. You can't tell me otherwise. Like, literally. This has to be the building. But there's literally no way to go in besides this one. It hasn't triggered it. Oh wait. This is now blue. Passcode. Too bad. Yeah, nothing. Oh, we only found the trash can that we can still interact it somehow. So I guess we're going to the land's end. Just have to go see where it is. Somewhere far at the end. And this is also a bunker.
An old door worn by elements guards the depot.
Do we have anything to use? Chain cutters. Maybe this can work.
An old door worn by elements.
Nope. Okay, let's continue. The Land's End. This means it must be here somewhere. This is only the trap that we just found.
Is there something here that would indicate a sniper used this place as a nest for taking the shot? Just some urban detritus, a bottle, and a dilapidated old comms tower.
Okay, guys, I just need to get something out. So I'll be right back in, let's say a couple of minutes. I'll try to make it as fast as possible. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So sorry for the fight cancel or whatever I call it. Abbruch, I would say. So, okay, perfect. We triggered it. So, could be a nest for a shot.
I don't see it, Lieutenant W. Freitor. I don't see a person take a shot here and hit something there. In the whirling in rugs.
Maybe the campfire was used by the perpetrator.
To warm his hands before pulling the trigger? Perhaps. But anyone could have made this. The coast is specked with fires this time of year.
He looks around.
Truthfully, this seems like a very poor choice to take a 1.2 kilometer rifle shot from. Visibility is awful. There's water vapor everywhere. I think we can rule out... Biddable Prime, was it?
Look over the water to the running rags.
There, 1.2 kilometers over the cold water of the bay, through a thick snowstorm melting flake by flake in the waves, you see the smallest rectangle. A glowing light on the third floor of the whirling in rags. With binoculars, you would see a young woman's shape move behind the glass, her limbs long and slender.
Maybe the assailant climbed the comms tower to took the shot there.
It's not possible to climb that ladder. And even if it were, why? There's no platform up there to aim from.
The lieutenant looks up, raising his collar.
It does look extremely rickety, and wouldn't help much either.
Okay, perfect. Ah, I mean this one. Relay conditions. Okay, then let's go to the woman that we just met a long time ago from our streams. The one that owns the boat. Must be here somewhere. I just follow the... Oh. I was about to say, but I think we already found it. Sadly I cannot go from there. Okay, we will just... It's probably this building, but we cannot go there just yet. Sadly, but I have no other choice. This is the boat. Most likely. So let's try to go there ASAP. Ba, 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 ba. Hello kids. Goodbye kids. No, wait, I have to go here. This boat is floating freely in the water, unmoored. There we go. The ladder leads to a school of fish swimming in the kelp. Hi.
I'll just keep the Corda Lacey in the channel, if that's okay. It's too shallow near the pier.
She vents the mooring line around the post.
Hi, ma'am. And it's a jetty, by the way.
Ah.
Of course. Jetty. I prefer a good jetty to a pier any day. Jetty.
Hello, ma'am.
Hello, detectives.
They fastens the end of the line around the post and straightening to her back.
Good to see you here. I only just arrived myself.
What brings you here, madame?
Nothing, really. I've had my eye on this jetty for weeks now, so I decided to investigate it personally. This cluster of buildings isn't on any of the official maps, as far as I can tell.
That. And she's also keeping an eye on you.
Have you been spying on us?
Spying has such a negative connotation. I did track your progress along the coast, however, and decided I would be better able to assist you from here. Then there's the matter of that little scamp in old lady clothes. She threatened to paint the cordelate red. Like blood, you see. Well, I like it the way it is. White.
What is this? Destruction of property, hooliganism, elder abuse, and who is this scamp anyway?
Let's just leave it be.
No matter. Lillian and I are getting on much better. For one, she appreciates the concept of rent.
So, how do you like it here?
How do I like it?
She casts her gaze towards the village, slush melting to the cinder blocks. Construction work left half finished 10 years ago.
Water drips down eaves of Eternite. The jetty below her feet creaks to the tune.
It's pornographically poor. The street has no name. All the men
Okay.
are dead or missing. And is that the carcass of a motor carriage over there?
It could be mine.
I'm surprised that woman hasn't put me to the sword yet. Maybe she will. You should ask your questions while you can.
Dark eyes survey the coast leading up to Martinez. Dull grey metal rests in her scabbard. A sword. The wind is too loud for her to hear.
Fortunately for you, madame, the RCM is on the scene.
All right. Politics time. Let's react. Real men, real politics, real thoughts in your head.
You're right to be scared. This is all your fault. You're in no danger. Whisper. The working class have no idea what's happening to them. Try not to be scared. This is just how the real city looks. Place is doomed either way. Says nothing. Try not to be scared. This is just how the real city looks.
Oh, I'm not frightened, officer. I'd never...
Leans against the railing, looking up at the grey
Have I
sky.
told you how they discovered this place?
The wind picks up, her raincoat flaps in the gust. This fishing village?
No, they're in Sealindian, Isola.
What's on Isola exactly?
I'm guessing you don't know then.
No, you haven't told me how they found it.
Well, your condition has left you no worse off than most of these people. The literacy rate is around 45% west of the river. 50 years of occupation have left these people in an oblivion of poverty.
45% is around where I operate. Things are getting better though.
I knew you would sympathize. Most Revacholians will never know what this place means. Our home. This island of matter. Or why they were ferried over in the first place. Remind me to tell you one day. For now,
Chico? Oh, okay.
how can I assist you in this new location?
Tell me now we have time. Tell me something else. Well, it was good running into you. Well, tell me now, since we are probably going to that.
Do we?
Doesn't look like he does.
I hear you have singled out a suspect and are in pursuit.
Hmm.
This is cause for cautious optimism. I would not want to delay you.
This story she will tell only before she leaves Martinez, at the very end of her stay.
We'll tell only before she leaves.
Maybe there is something else I can assist you with while you're hot in pursuit.
I found my badge, by the way.
I love you did.
Inspect the piece of blue plastic carries, scanning from left to right.
Fast, observantly, like an electronic printer.
Pleased to meet you, Lieutenant W. Freighter Dubois. I am glad to see a man of high qualification. The situation is precarious. What can I help you with, Lieutenant Freighter?
Sadly, we cannot tell anything. Kim,
Yes?
we need to go to the island. But somehow we can't. Let me just take the money here. Ooh. Let's ask her.
The waves are beginning to die down. Look at those little bastards. Simmer down. Simmer down, bastards.
Why does she care about the waves so much?
What is it with you and those waves?
What is it with waves and fishermen? We need to be out there with them. Fishing, making a living. So I asked them to accommodate me.
Hi Stress, how's it going? How was your day? Or evening?
But until that happens, I can try to assist you the best I can. So, what will it be, officer?
I'm looking for someone, maybe you can help.
Let's see. Who are you looking for?
I'm looking for a suspect who might have stayed in this neighborhood.
Okay. When did this person stay here?
Very recently, over the past few days, she might have arrived on Friday.
Oh. I've been out on the sea for most of the past week. The weather's been good for fishing, so I usually start at 4 in the morning.
Doing great? Hey, that's good to hear. Really glad about it.
Yes, that's the optimal time. Got to make the most of the calm. I've been sleeping like a corpse after. The sea really takes its toll. Now I'm just waiting for the wind to settle to get out there again.
I hope you did something really good. And not stressed, but as you said, you were doing great, so probably isn't the case.
Sorry I couldn't help you out. Maybe I can help you find someone else.
That's it, I'm not looking for anyone else.
Well, how can I assist you then, officer?
That's my motor carriage in the sea, by the way. That's my motor carriage in the sea, by the way.
Oh, that's good to know, I guess. Why is it in the sea?
I got drunk and apparently drove it in the sea. It was an accident. Yeah.
This calls for a funeral, if you ask me.
You're suggesting we honor the curse of my friend carriage?
Aye. Feels deserved, don't you think? Falling in the line of duty like that and all?
I don't think they have any some other carriages.
And why so? Things are part of our life.
Hi, sure.
They're
Hope you're
made
also doing good.
sweat and they share human history. We should care about them as we care about humans. To some extent, at least.
Life world. Someone's been reading up on last century Gottwaldian philosophers. Play it cool now.
Alright, I'm in. But organizing a funeral takes a lot of time and effort, doesn't it?
Oh yeah? You won't even be able to get it out of the water before early June. And where are you going to bury it? Who to invite? What music to play at the wake? Take it from someone who's been through a few funerals. It's easiest to just leave them there and let nature take care of it.
That's all we have time for right now anyway. Come back here in June and see how you feel about it then. It's not like it's going anywhere.
Oh, you're tired from the look of it, huh? Sure. What time is it for you, actually? If I may ask, of course. It's a pity we don't get to do more for the side effect activities. Let's focus on the things we can actually do, alright?
Yes, that is a pity. But for now, let's focus on the things we do get to do. Like the murder investigation, for example.
You like the Capri funeral idea?
At least. Is this your boat? Point at the overturned boat.
Sure is. The sun, I call her. Coated with a fresh layer of tar just yesterday. It'll take some time for it to dry, assuming the sunny days continue.
Okay, be seeing you. God damn it, we need to get to the other side, but we cannot. Maybe around the boat. Oh, there's something. Probably not. But how the hell am I supposed to go to the building that we tried to go in? Because this is extremely likely the place that we need to go. Aye. Okay, maybe we can trigger there actually.
The worn and beaten wooden planks of the bench do not look overly comforting.
We can sit on benches after we've solved the murder. Let's go.
I see, alright. How are we supposed to get into this building? Like I said, this is my only suggestion that seems plausible and the only way to get in. Especially because there's like an opening. It has to be this. It has to be this one. Like, come on. I have to trigger it. Maybe we can look into this one. Maybe this will give us some tips. Maybe. Let's see.
The once bright mural towers above you,
I see.
Feld Electrical R and D.
Damn it, and I don't have anything right now, right? Damn it. I can retry it, so See, okay. Let's try it.
A breeze,
damn
like
it.
a quiet sigh, moves over you. The cool air breaks across your body. It brings the salt of the sea into your lungs. Go to the children of the big sea.
The hell was that?
The wind rushes away, leaving you where you were, on the rotting boards of the felled building.
Wait for the children of the big sea.
Officer, are you okay? It looked like we lost you for a second.
I think I need to talk to some kids in the village.
When you're ready.
Oh. Okay. Ah, the kids can tell me. Maybe they know a way to get in. I mean, after all, this looks like a good playground. Not safe, but, you know. I think that it's around midday. Let's ask them.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
Kid says, anything strange happened lately?
He had bad words and said, I got in trouble. Bad words. Bad words.
Bad words are bad. Don't say them, kids. It's the first step to a life of crime. Okay, but what happened?
I just heard funny voices.
Jacob whispers as he shoulders
We
move.
thought the voices were funny. We said what they said, and then we got in trouble.
Where did you hear them? Did you overhear someone say them? Was it on the radio?
Radio? What's that? We just heard them in our head.
Do you mean you heard them in your head?
You know, I heard people talking, except just in my head.
Okay, what did you do here?
It was like, it is time at last. My nasty speed freaks. Our brother man is about to grow up. DJ Flatchios, my debut single is here. Buckle up, cause this is the fastest track that you're ever gonna hear. Turn up the volume. Blow those speakers out. Now here's no. Don't say bad words, stupid.
A word when you're done.
The boy draws a jagged rock across the ground.
That's so cute.
Leaves a white scratch.
You must be Lillian's twins.
This one doesn't say anything, kicking the concrete with his worn-out sneaker.
Lily's our mum.
I already said that.
The stone kicker laughs suddenly. His head is too large for his shoulders. The other one laughs as well. Wow, so intellectually stimulating.
Is little Lily your sister? Points at the house.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You guys like a night jingle.
The stone kicking one becomes frantic all of a sudden, as if that's something to be scared of.
Oh.
The obvious fact that you just stated.
He looks just like me.
Yeah, I said
The
that.
boy doesn't answer. His brother throws another rock. Both of their hair is covered in some kind of dirt. The rock kicker was just being shy, but now he's enthusiastic again.
You're bad with kids.
What are you, Kid Master General?
Maybe I am. Now, how about some actual police work? We are not getting anything here.
Alright, bad kids, take care. Okay, Ken, let's go a little bit outside.
Detective, about what the twins had to say.
Yeah.
I believe they heard something. And given the poverty of this part of town, I don't know how they could have heard the radio. I don't know how they heard it, but I know the station they imitated. So they must have heard it somehow.
What channel was it?
Speed Freaks FM.
Speed Freaks FM, huh?
Yeah, local station, known for its kinetic music and aggressive style.
Sounds a bit rough for me, I think that's in my radio. Sounds like a good time.
Yeah, anyway. Weird as it is, the situation is not connected to the murder. This isn't our business.
But it's related, Cam. The one told me so.
The lieutenant says nothing. An ocean breeze blows in strong. He raises his jacket collar against it.
Besides, maybe it was just a radio they overheard. They might not be old enough to know the difference. How would they have heard the voices?
Maybe that has something to do with the masculine radio game. Maybe they have psychic recruit material for the rumored Vipers division. Even if it was a radio, where was it coming from? Yeah, true.
The lieutenant shrugs.
Let's at least rule out radios before continuing. Maybe the twins didn't know it was a radio they were hearing. The washerwoman seems to know everything that happens here. Let's ask if she heard anything before moving on. After you.
Alright, let's see. Hello.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
Have you heard a radio on the coast in the last week or so?
A radio? Ah, no. We play no radio here. There's one in the shack, but it's never used.
You sure you... Any idea how the twins could have heard Speed Freaks FM?
Was that the nonsense we were spouting? Puh!
Shakes her head.
No, I have no idea where they heard it. They've been in earshot all week, and no radio.
Are you sure you don't hear any radio playing?
These ears know every sound that belongs to this coast. I would know if I heard anything different.
We good, Kim?
Let's just get it out of the way as fast as we can. Contact dispatch from my kinema and ask them to connect you to the station. Maybe they can shed some light on this.
Thank you, Kim.
I'm ready when you are. Thank you, ma'am.
Anything else?
Goodbye, I'm off. Alright, hey Colonel, how's it going? Welcome to our detective stream, of course. You're doing some little by little progress. I'm enjoying it, every single of it. Okay, Kim, let's go there. Speed Freaks FM. A radio station, huh? Playing some good old music. It kind of has to do something there. Let's see.
Inside, you see a set of steering levers, a radio microphone.
Let's pick up the radio.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Alice, I need you to connect me to the Speed Freaks FM.
Come again, officer?
Speed Freaks FM, our radio station. It's for the case.
Okay, officer. One moment. I have the GMS on the line. I'll connect you now.
Yo!
Yo! The word shot off the man's mouth like a bullet. Hello, is this DJ Mesh?
It is. I got a few minutes before I gotta go back on air. What can I do for you, cop man?
For some reason the stream didn't show up on my Twitch page, so good night. Ah, it's okay, it's okay. At least you're here now. Thank you for showing up. It means a lot to me. So, I'm just calling to confirm, did you debut a new track from DG Flesio a few days ago?
An asshole is a mouth for shit. And I'm puking.
Okay. Okay, but what is the song called?
Yeah, that is the song. An asshole is a mouth for shit. And I'm puking.
Is that legal?
It's illegal not to play, man. When you got that kind of music in you, the universe demands that you got to let it out. You know what I mean? Plus, Felicia and I got it in our contracts that we could play our own tracks. So really, it would be illegal not to.
Okay, let's move on. We talked to some kids who said they heard it in their heads. Do you know how that could be possible?
Oh, come on, man. I just told you we're cleared to play shit like that. Listen, it's not our problem if kids decide to tune into River Shore's hottest station.
It's not that they played it on the radio, they heard it in their heads. Do you know how is that possible?
I don't understand. Are you asking if we can, like, play our station into people's brains?
Sure, you force radio. Can't tune out. You'd make a killing on that. Yeah, like a new way to influence people. Getting them all on the same station, a great tool for communism. Exactly like that, because I think you're an enemy of traditional value forces your filth on the innocent. Yeah, like that. Maybe it was part of a civic duty. You were just testing out the government. Sure, false radio. Can tune out, you make a killing on that?
Speed Freaks FM is elective listening, man. We don't want to force the people to adopt our thinking. That's fascist bullshit.
That was my... Oh my god. No, I was just asking and dreaming up a bold new moneymaker stream.
Right, well, no. We don't force radio into people's heads. Don't know how you even do that, man. Was there anything else you need to know?
No, that was it. Thank you for your time.
Nah, man. Thank you. This has been an absolute pleasure. Later, cop man.
The party has terminated the call. Is there anything else I can do for you, officer?
You should check the radio.
Press the button labeled saved and turn on Speed Freaks FM.
It requires no adjustment. The radio is already set to Speed Freaks FM.
Spoke to the wildest cop in Richmond. Didn't even get his name. But whoever that mystery cop was, we salute him.
Right away, the lieutenant reaches into the cabin and turns off the
Aww.
radio. He's not looking at you as he says,
Someone must have been messing with the radio, or maybe picked up a random frequency. You wanted the prime line, right?
he still avoids the gaze, and his ears glow red.
That's DJ Mesh, that was Speed Freaks
The
FM.
lieutenant is resolutely silent, staring at the console. Go for it. Turn the radio back on while it's still on the Speed Freaks FM.
Man, you should have told me you liked them. I could have asked for a shoutout.
I don't listen to them.
It's okay to like what you like him.
I don't like it. I don't know how that channel got marked.
You're lying to me now, Kim.
Excuse me?
Come on, you can tell me.
The lieutenant raises an eyebrow. The ocean wind blows, bringing in the smell of salt. That eyebrow. He's using his authority against you. You can't resist.
I'm sorry, Kim.
He remains silent.
Souped up motor carriage for one bad mama's boy. For the heavier foot and the freakier.
God damn it. Look, it helps me to stay alert on long nights, okay? It's a method. I'm not some kind of speed freak or...
Jake's fiercely staring at his head. What about heavy or foot?
You would be too if you had this motor carriage. But seriously, let's quit joking around, alright?
Okay.
We have a case to investigate.
This is Precinct 57. Can I connect you to someone?
I'm done with the radio for now.
57's over and out.
In the cabin, you...
Oof, okay. Have we called a radio station? God. Okay.
About that call,
Yeah.
let's start from the top. There's no doubt the twins heard Speed Freaks FM.
Hmm.
I still don't know how without a radio, but they did.
Look, Kim, aren't you going to say anything about meeting your radio heroes? Spooky shit, but what does it mean? We're not in this. Aren't you going to say you meeting your... I mean, okay, he said... I don't wanna overdo it. What is... We're not any closer to knowing how they heard it, or are we?
No, we are not.
I mean, a weird voice in my head said to talk to the kids. Maybe that's
I
related.
don't think the voices in your head are related to this, no.
But it didn't sound like one of my thoughts, sounded like a lady.
The lieutenant gives you a long look.
I don't know
Hmm.
what to say to that, or what you want me to say. I'm sorry. Did we ask where the kids were when they heard the voice?
Nope.
We could ask where the kids were when it happened. And detective, thanks for this. It's been interesting.
Aw. That's nice. Give his best, man. He just met his favorite radio station guy. Makes me feel honored. Especially with those titles that he just released. Okay, let's ask those kids. Where did they listen to that? I mean, kind of. I mean, what do you think if some if you have a favorite radio channel and there's this one person that does those stuff, and you know, you just call them. I mean, you have to feel honored. Well, that's. Oh, we can also say Twitch. If a streamer says your name. Oh yeah. I mean, as a kid, oh, I know back then in Twitch where I was a kid and just saw a streamer, and he just said my username. I was like, whoa. He noticed me. What the hell?
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
Well, correct, boys. Where were you when you heard the voice? And so it's one of the round monoliths never. Ha! I knew it.
Full circle. Back to Feld then. When you're ready.
The boy turns the...
Take care, kids. Yeah, I mean, nobody is anymore, right? Especially because they're playing songs that are always new or just like always the same. Aye, aye. So back to this. Must been here, right? Come on, there's an opening. We can go there. Back to the Feld. Put the pieces together at the Feld mural. Where's the Feld? It's this one. I mean, back to it again. yeah, that's important to know. I know what you mean. I mean, in those times, I think it happens too often, sadly.
The once bright mural towers above.
There we go.
Saying, Feld Electrical R&D.
Pull on your knowledge to understand what caused the twins to hear the radio in their heads.
You know a lot about radio. Enough to know you have no idea how or why those boys heard Speed Freaks FM in their heads. Knowledge like that isn't just obscure, it's unknowable. Dangerous theoretical facts like that are probably protected under the coalition government's Articles of Dominion, Title 14, Article 7C. While an expert might be able to suss it out on their own, a layman like you has no hope. You don't know how it happened, but the stores of your knowledge are vast, and there is something crucial in them.
And what's that?
You know where Ruby isn't. She isn't in the fishing village. She's not with her bullet under the floorboards in the shack. So where could she be? The alcoholics never mentioned seeing Ruby either. Idiot Doom Spiral gave an exhaustive account of recent events, but never mentioned seeing Ruby. You've searched the whole coast for Morel's traps, just as you didn't find the Insulindian Phasmid. You did not find her. You've even entered the church, met Tiago and Sorna. Some criminals seek sanctuary from sacred buildings, though the sanctuary laws were abolished decades ago. But Ruby wasn't such a one. And you do know one thing about radios. Ulan. Ruby dabbles in advanced radio theories. Ulan, the Speed Freaks mystery. It might just be related.
Does that mean she's here?
If she's here on the coast, she'll be here. And besides, something weird happened to the twins around here. It'd be nice to know what caused that. Another fact for your collection.
Besides, something weird happened to the twins. It'd be nice to know what caused that. But where does it go?
In through the collapsed roof, flowing down a concrete staircase to the basement, sweeping away footprints in the dust on the stairs. And then the beach below the boardwalk. Its winding tunnels, a whisper away.
What's happening?
She's down there.
So, I think she's down there, below this building.
Okay. Why?
The twins did hear the radio from, so something is happening. The wind told me. We've looked at Elms ever since I've woken up, maybe. Twins did hear the radio from here, so something is happening.
True. And Ruby does have radio experience, as evidenced by her lorry. But how do we even get in there?
Exactly.
We're on the collapsed side of this building. They're gone, basically.
Finally, my time to shine.
There's a ladder next to the sign, pointed that perhaps you can climb it, even through the roof.
Perhaps you can climb them. We are not climbing anything. I'm 43 years old, and I plan to live to see 70.
Okay. There we go.
Visual art degree. Trite, contrived, mediocre, milquetoast, amateurish, infantile, cliché and gonorrhea-ridden peon to conformism. I fucked me. Affront to humanity. War crime. Should literally be tried for war crimes. Resolutely shit. Lacking in imagination. Uninformed reimagining of lip-wristed, premature, ill-informed attempt at talentless fuckfest, recidivistic shit peddler, pedantic, listless, savagely boring. Just one repulsive laugh after another.
Okay. And a handshake from anger, how shit it all is. Passive heal, 1+1 gives. Let's see. Jesus. Jesus Christ. Oh, there's something. Ah, this could be the case. That was some lots of bad words there. Jesus. So what do we have here?
An old pipe peeks out from beneath the rotten boards of the boardwalk. Could this be an alternative path into the felled building? A building like this must have multiple doors serving various functions. Perhaps a basement access.
Come closer and look in.
Your eyes slowly begin to adjust to the darkness inside the drainage pipe.
That's one of those. I have no idea. Literally. It's art, Colonel. It's an actual art degree, as it says. Oh, okay, yeah.
The lieutenant looks over your shoulder.
Could we get into the Feldwing through this pipe?
Given that this isn't a martial arts thriller, it's highly unlikely, and not without risk to our health either. However, the pipe suggests there may be an entrance to the basement around. And it's right here, a maintenance door.
Broken into concept. Try to pull the door apart. What's in there?
Ordinary drainage pipe. Darkness.
Okay, what else?
As your eyes adjust, you see some trash. Crumpled up newspapers, cigarette butts. Someone has half-heartedly spray-painted skulls on the right side.
And
nothing. Broken glass from bottles thrown against the walls of the pipe. A syringe.
Okay. And what about this one? No? Oh, okay. And we shall take this stairs. But alone, of course. Because Cam is a little bit shy about it. Doesn't want to die in his 40s. I can understand that.
A rusty ladder leads to the rooftop. Some of the rungs are missing.
Yeah, that doesn't look good at all.
Assess the situation.
The distances between the remaining rungs are rather wide. You'd have to use the mounting brackets. However, they seem corroded and the peeling rust is razor sharp. In addition, the first rung is going to be tough to reach. It's what, 3 meters above the ground? And you're 180?
Yeah, exactly. 190. Giant.
Okay, but still, the roof is collapsing and the wind gets pretty brutal up there. Dismounting from the ladder is going to be hard. Perhaps if you were to not climb the ladder. Instead, what if you were to do something more subtle? What if you were to reconceptualize climbing the ladder? Astral projection. Be open-minded about this.
What if I don't climb? What if I just teleport?
Teleportation is not a thing.
Come on, Kim. Where's the adventurous spirit?
This really has nothing to do with adventure. We are dealing with basic physics here.
Don't hurt to try.
Oh yes, it could hurt. A lot.
He is restraining himself from his parental tone.
Ah, we can... It's challenging. Teleport to the roof.
All you need to do is close your eyes and concentrate. Darkness enfolds you. You can feel the distance between the bench and the first rung of the ladder. All you need to is...
Do it.
Zoot, zap, pow, crinkle. It's like magic. You feel yourself disappear, your atoms fading out of existence.
Oh my god, I can't believe it.
Bam! You find yourself on the roof, having mastered the art of physical displacement.
I did it, Kim. I teleported.
I just saw you climb the ladder. You just climbed it like a regular person.
The wind at the top of the building starts howling loudly, blowing away the lieutenant's voice. Faintly you hear.
Never mind. Find a way to let me in when you get inside. Don't go adventuring without backup, especially if we think the suspect may be hiding here.
Oi! Jesus Christ! So what do you have here? The central support beam has been destroyed by artillery fire. Okay, let's try to... Oh! Don't fall, it's a long way down. Let's try to find a door so we can let Kim inside. Oi, oi. This guy's covered in grim and dust, we can barely see out. Oh. Another postcard. Okay, let's go down there. You should take out your flashlight. Probably. This collapse nearly sealed the basement, you can barely squeeze in. A quaint office furniture lesson 3 maybe? Wrote down and forgotten so long ago. Overturned table covered in mildew, curling with something. This must be the door.
2 rusty metal plates that slide apart form a crude door. It's been here under the boardwalk for a while.
Who's there?
What do you mean who's there? It's me, Kim. Stop playing around and help me get the door open.
Okay.
The doors seem to be on rails, but they've gotten jammed. You grab a side and put some strength into prying it open. With the help of your partner, the 2 metal panels slide open with a creak.
Huh. I hope no one dangerous heard that.
You ready?
Yes. Time to investigate these passages. Let's move quietly and not make more sound.
Not running is a great way to do that.
Is this... also this game's really long, isn't it? The... Yeah... It... I mean, I'm not sure if it's that long, but I use a lot of time, that's for sure. Let's see. Old files, folders in the card, documents, silver with mold. And that's use thick panel of glass. Oi! A suit? Excuse me? Oh! Oh! Oi! It's a full suit with a rose. Damn. But I'm a police officer after all, so I should probably take this one with me. I like that more. Okay. In the beam of a crypt in the wall. We get in here. This must be the staff every smell and dust. No one slept here in months, maybe years. Ah, okay, never mind then. Oh! Ushanka! Yo!
This hat is so soft, so warm. It wraps around your head, and your mind tingles with all manner of socio-economic theory.
This is our Ushanka, right?
Kraz Mazov would have worn this Ushanka. Mazov knew where to cook those thoughts. That's why it bears a Mazovian logo. Glory to the revolution, comrade. Whether you like it or not, wearing this hat has made you more communist.
Yo! Look at the drip, man. That's a bit wide, I don't like that. Sheesh. Now we're talking indeed, Colonel. These spots and places are full of dust and spiderwebs.
A mustachioed and mutton-chopped man, amateurishly depicted, gazes at you with sad eyes. A plaque reads, K. Mazov. There is a spiderweb in the lower left corner of the portrait.
Brush the dust off the portrait.
Years worth of dust is shaken off. The full head of hair, matched by an ample moustache and sideburns, look a bit silly.
Comrade, it's Kraz Mazov. What a troublemaker he was.
Yes. Looks like some latter-day radicals were hiding out here. They left a long time ago.
How long time ago? How long?
Half a century. This was probably part of the network of defense posts the communards built against the amphibious landing.
It looks around.
I think the purpose of this bunker was to produce propaganda. It would have had radio equipment back then, but that's all been looted.
What's with all these secret weapon caches and secret bunkers?
We have found a lot of those lately. I guess what most people think of as history tends to linger in rundown neighborhoods. Martinez being what it is, no one has gone through the trouble of cleaning out the old bunkers.
Good hiding place for someone who's up to no good.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe I should move in there. Seems cozy.
I won't stand in your way, but only after we're through with this case.
Would it be connected to the Mazov bus we found in the student room?
Millions of depictions of Mazov have been produced. They're not all connected. Besides, that looked like some student. The youths always go for this kind of stuff.
Could someone have stepped through here recently?
You mean like Ruby? No, I think we've stumbled on a piece of history.
He looks at the dusk. See. Watch propaganda on the bunk beds, ancient flyers and brochures. Same slit room you said from the outside.
Could this have been the killer's hideout? And this narrow window, the point of origin of the shot that killed the mercenary? This does look like an embrasure, a slit made for shooting out of. Outside the window, another day. The beach sand soaks up the drizzling rain, growing darker and darker.
Turn to kill. Could the killer have used this as a hideout?
It's a great place to hide, and Mazovianism and murder are certainly not mutually exclusive. But there hasn't been anyone here in ages.
I can't see the running in reaction. The shoot didn't come from here.
Indeed. No one could get a clear view. Well, at least we've been thorough. I like thorough.
The lieutenant's voice
at least.
betrays its slight disappointment, which he crosses over by reasserting control.
In fact, I think we're done with this bunker. After you, officer.
Sure. Let's go. Wait. Let's do it automatically. Footprints. There is something in the air, unnatural buzzing. What do we have here? The tunnel collapsed. We'll have to find another way around. Yeah, let's follow these footsteps, I would say. Could this be our subject? Could be, could be. It's getting louder, the buzzing sound.
There it is again, like a swarm of hornets buzzing under your scalp. A strange tingling you can almost smell.
Lieutenant, do you feel something?
No. What do you mean?
Pain, a strange tingling.
I don't feel it, but we should still be careful. There were footprints back there.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm pretty sure they were fresh.
Hold on, you really don't feel anything?
No, but you are the sensitive one.
It's not a quib. The situation is dangerous. He trusts your gut feeling on this.
Okay, let's see. Zeta tents? A bird coming by a bird in sand dust. It feels strange. The money? Should I take it? Oh, I should probably not run. I should probably not run.
Suddenly, your entire body
is Ruby!
paralyzed. Aggressive white noise fills your skull. A strange pain, like you've never felt before.
Wait. Just need to check on something. Yeah, okay. So you hear a woman's voice.
I know you're feeling pretty uncomfortable right now. Don't move too much or fight it. That'll just make it worse.
Says a shadowy figure by the
Can't
machine.
say it's a pleasure, officer. I was really hoping not to make your acquaintance. But here we are.
As she says the word officer, you feel a spike in the agony. It sounds like the entire radio frequency range is screaming directly into your neural pathways.
Cover your ears.
No, buddy, that's not going to help. You can't shield yourself from this. It's an entirely new type of experience. Way worse than all the previous ones. Don't focus on the pain. Focus on doing your job. Tell her she's under arrest.
Jelfred say, you're under arrest.
Really now? Check this out.
She turns the dial in her hand.
You're overwhelmed with a new surge of violence.
Should. I don't have so many health packs.
Feels like a blood vessel exploded in your brain.
Oh, what's happening to me actually?
I'm using a pale latitude compressor. You and your partner have been caught in its field.
The explosion of static you're hearing. It's the ULAN frequency, blasted from that pale emitter that Angus mentioned.
Saw your equations, it's the ULAN frequency.
Saw my equations? You've been sniffing through my lorry, right? I expected as much. I am a bit surprised you knew what you were looking at.
Oh bye, oh bye.
A pale latitude compressor is used to sort of make the pale more manageable. With a lot of these, you can force a radio signal grid on the pale, literally crunch the distance across it. Signals are relayed across a series of repeater stations fixed to buoys. Not a fun job manning those stations. All alone out there in the pale, people lose their minds in just a few years.
So, what we are experiencing is a concentration of radio waves.
Great effort. He could just was heard something with great effort.
Precisely. This is an industrial strength paraboloid. It's meant for forcing dimensions on something that doesn't have them. Needless to say, the frequencies used are out of this world. At the upper limit is the large prime number generator station. It's used specifically for pale latitude compression. That's why you may be hearing some numbers. But you might also hear, or think you're hearing, local radio chatter.
This must be how the twins heard the radio in their heads. They must have been standing by when she tested it. She's been holed up in here for a while with no one to talk to. Keep her talking, and you just might get an opportunity to break loose.
Well, I say like this. Have you experienced It's all great, but let's check with the menu. What's this goddamn pail anyway?
The pail? It's the end of the world.
How did you get your hands on this thing?
I built it myself.
Whoa. She nods towards her torture device.
That's illegal. I'm guessing it's patented. But we are beyond that, aren't we?
Oh yeah. Way beyond.
She dodges her death ray and laws officials trapped in. Will you stay like this forever?
No. Once I shut down the compressor, the pain will end. It may take a few minutes for you to steady yourself, though. It's a bit like waking out of a very confusing dream.
Uh-oh. Oh no, can we actually get her? So many radio stuff happening there. Oh, that was Japanese. Have you experienced the computer yourself?
Yeah, I stuck my head in there before using it on you. It seemed like the ethical thing to do. Can't say that I enjoyed it. The field was weaker, but I can imagine what you're going through.
It's all great, but let's talk about the man who was killed.
Yeah, let's not talk about that shit. You were hunting me and fell into my trap instead. That's all there is to say about it.
So she thinks of you as hunters, not cops, and of herself merely as prey.
Please, could you just turn it down so I can ask you something?
If you've got something really important to say, you can do it through the white noise.
Aye. Is it Polish? So many different languages. Jeez, I cannot imagine. Aye. The lieutenant clutches his head, grimacing.
God damn it.
Guards you and Kim with some sympathy.
Fine. If you really want to talk, I can dial it down. I've also got a gun, by the way.
Which gun is it? She's vaguely auto-shadowed with painless.
Well, it doesn't feel much better, but you can form sentences now. Thinking doesn't seem to hurt as much. Just keep her talking, and you'll get through this.
Okay.
There's only 3 meters between you and the machine. If you keep her distracted for long enough, maybe. Be careful when you make your move. That'll be it for questions. Bide your time.
How did you know we were coming?
I heard you in the passages, and I've been preparing for quite a while.
But by hiding bullets on the floorbox?
So you found my shack, huh? I'm not surprised.
Her tone is bitter. She thinks she's been betrayed.
She didn't rat you out, by the way, Isabel the washerwoman. The worst. You're this round, you don't need that. She didn't rat you out, by the way, Isabel the washerwoman.
So nice. That's one knife I didn't want to find to my back.
You're preparing for the worst?
I was. Before I caught you in the pale latitude compressor. I'm fine now.
That's her admitting the bullet was an emergency exit.
Did you shoot Lely?
No, I didn't do it. I only helped stage the lynching, though I doubt that makes much of a difference to you. Who ratted me out, by the way? Was it Titus? No, he wouldn't have broken first.
Right, Clancy was the first to share her suspicions. Getting she cracked. She cracked.
Nah, She didn't crack. She's a survivor. If she told you anything, it was to save herself. But she couldn't have known I was on the coast. How did you find me?
Your own boys told us why. But convincing. Your first guess wasn't entirely off. Your own boys told us why you were on the coast. I have to remember back then where I was in that part where I know that. Your first guess was entirely off. But me, it looks not convincing.
Oh, fuck. Took some convincing my ass. Those guys liked me, I know it. This is what happens to people who people like.
A dull despair is creeping into her voice.
How the fuck did the rest of you get by?
Wait, wasn't it who called me the human can opener? It's not personal, I opened them up. I do it by asking questions. I say, honestly, I don't know. You human can opener.
I did, didn't I? Now you've come for me. Fuck them all the same.
That did make her forgive them a little.
I do it by asking questions, and I have some for you.
Like what? I already told you I didn't do it.
A strong moral compass. She still wants the opportunity to make a case for herself.
Would you say that Lily was... Do you have any for when Lily was shot?
Man, I was with the boys the whole night. I hope they at least bothered to impress that upon you.
There were 10 minutes they couldn't account for.
You mean the length of a toilet break? That wouldn't even have been enough time.
No one takes a 15-minute leak.
Look, fuck you, man. I might also have stopped by the bar.
She speaketh truth.
Speaketh. Did you leave any floors on the roof? You're running drugs for the roof. To the lorry. You leave any flowers for Classy on the roof?
Gifts of flowers and candy aren't really my style.
These weren't just days, symbols of revolution.
So now I'm leaving revolutionary symbols around? Come on.
But Classy was mourning.
I never did understand why, when someone dies, a hothouse's worth of flowers has to die too.
Okay, so you don't leave Maybells.
No, I did not.
You have a gun.
And?
Where did you get it?
The gun store.
What gun store?
Happy Jacks.
Doesn't sound like a name of real
What
trade.
did you think? That I'm going to squeal on my gun supplier? Sorry, I'm not that kind of gal.
But I can't quite tell what kind of gun is it.
Knocked away 80 front loader. 2-barreled. Not really what you were looking for, I'm guessing.
It's probably my gun, right?
That Merc was probably shot from a distance
okay.
with a
Probably not.
military-grade rifle. Otherwise, everyone at the whirling would have heard the shot downstairs.
There's other evidence I want to ask you about.
Yeah, evidence.
Would you say that Lily was a likable person?
I didn't like him. Hardened mercenaries aren't particularly likable types.
You don't feel sympathy for Mercs? It's hard work.
Plenty of broken people who don't come with that kind of body count. Besides, they're paid well for what they do.
Did you feel protective of the Union?
Yeah, sure. And I didn't like Wild Pines sending in those foreign hirelings. Me and a fuck ton of other people around here.
She didn't hate him, okay?
I have other questions.
I'm listening.
You're running drugs for the Union. I've been through your your lorry.
Heart of Gold Tommy fucked me over too. Never trust a musician.
That really comes as a blow to her.
Then I found my way in.
Okay, great. You got into my lorry on your own. What now? You're going to arrest me for drug trafficking?
Beneath it, she's relieved Tommy didn't betray her.
Fashion since you killed the Mac. You're a criminal. I can trust anything you say. You had a financial since to kill the Merc.
Man, it's to get away from all that murderous shit that I left Jamrock, my previous employer, for the Union.
Yeah, let him is an article his
She
questions.
deliberately avoided naming the mob she worked for. You might be able to find this out later.
I got lucky being a dispatcher. Never had to do any of the really dirty work myself. This gun has only been used for self-defense against serious scum.
She turns the knob down just a millimeter.
It's going to be easier to reach the machine now.
But you're threatening us with it.
Based on what I've heard about you, you are serious scum.
Okay, now it's our time to destroy this machine. Fight through the pain. Okay, let's take a step back.
Yeah? Where?
More questions before doing anything.
Ah, okay. Who killed the merc, if it wasn't you?
How should I know? As I keep saying, he already had a bullet in his head when I got to him, and there hasn't been any useful gossip over the radio.
What is radio? You've been following the case?
Who hasn't? You know, I can still see him there, in Claus's room, lying on his side. He was still warm, but the bluish light coming through the broken window made him look as though he'd been dead for a good long while.
If you didn't kill him, why hide?
I saw you roll into town. I wasn't about to stick around for questioning by a goddamn La Puta Madre agent.
So this is what she was scared to tell Titus. This cop.
What do you mean by La Puta Madre agent?
Yes, you. Everyone says you're his peon, his human can opener.
Through the sudden
fuck.
pain in your head, you hear the lieutenant mumble something to himself.
I'm injuring myself. I only have one charge left. Let's see.
It's especially bad suddenly. Felt like a vein exploded.
Who's everyone? How do you know this?
Everyone in Jamrock. The cops, the criminals. Why do you think I'm holed up in here with a goddamn death ray waiting for you?
If she knows that about you, she must know your real name too.
Yeah, what's my name? If you know that about me, you must know my name.
Harry Dubois. One corrupt motherfucker with the disco pants and a funny tie. Agent to La Puta Madre.
So she knows your name. That doesn't mean you're on the tape. Criminals make up bogeyman stories about cops all the time. All of this just means that you're effective. Criminals know you and are scared of you.
I heard a lot about it. It's dangerous, right?
Is that a joke or a threat? I'm guessing both.
Chris, are you scared yet?
Of you? No, not really.
What did you do to this matter anyway?
You've been to my lorry. You think the biggest player in Jamrock appreciates competition? And now I have Harry Can Opener in my lair. Fucking Titus.
She's not going to change her mind that easily. She still perceives you as a threat. Wait, one thing. Possibly small, but she said you rolled into town. Was that you singular or plural? She might know something.
When I came into town, was there anyone with me?
Yeah, you had your death squad with you. What happened to them anyway?
Who was in the squad?
Well, it wasn't this scrawny dude. You had two guys and a lady. The guys looked pretty buff. Lady wasn't bad either.
What else can you tell me?
One of the guys seemed chipper, a blonde. The other had a brooding something or other about him. And the woman was the only one in uniform. All were carrying. That sound about right?
No idea who these people are, literally. Satellite Officer Vic Blair looks out of the window grimly, then puts his coffee down and turns to Patrol Officer Miller. We could either take a room here in the whirling or go home for today. Let's go home, Jean. Nothing's going to happen today, she responds quietly. Jean takes his blonde wig off. Call Heidelstein. He can give us a ride.
I think I know them there in Martinez.
Friction, lock, set.
Don't leave me here. Please delete.
Fantastic. I've got to get on the road. Then you can go find your friends. Unless you have anything pressing to ask me.
It happened Sunday night. Tell me your version.
Eyes you warily, as though gauging your sincerity. She's refusing to adopt the demeanor of a cornered animal. A leader
I can still
knows
keep going and ask her questions.
she
Still
wants
have
to
some
retain
health left.
control of the situation.
It's okay. We just want to...
Struggles to finish the sentence.
Alright, don't kill yourself over it. I was shooting the shit with Hardy and the boys over a few beers, like always. Then Klasha comes in, all pale and shuddering. She sits down with a drink, trying to steady her nerves. So I grab a seat next to her.
Said you knew something was wrong immediately.
No, I really didn't. She's not that easy to read. I just assumed she'd done too much blow. It wouldn't be a first for her. But no such luck. She was in some deep shit. She asked me to come upstairs. The merc she'd been going with was lying on the bedroom floor, dead. I knew she couldn't get the authorities involved, so yeah.
You made it look like he'd been hanged.
You managed to come up with the event so quickly.
What? No. Faking a lynching was her idea.
Her idea.
Yeah, in cold blood. It really surprised me how quickly she was able to get a hold of herself once we got up there. It was like she was another person. The party girl was gone. She asked me to help her drag him into the shower so she could wind the shower head around his neck to fake lividity. Then she dressed him while I went to get the Hardy boys.
Clarcia knew exactly what she was doing. You can't remain calm under pressure otherwise.
It's bad that she be so calm.
Yeah. I wasn't sure whether to admire her or be disturbed.
Do you think she killed Lily herself?
As I keep telling you cops, we didn't hear anything downstairs. No gunshot, nothing.
But even if this is true, weren't you worried this lynching might lead to...
War? The thought crossed my mind. But the mercenary's death was going to have repercussions either way. Although the way things are going...
She doesn't want to talk about this, but not because she has something to hide. She doesn't want the guilt.
Fuck it. I'm not responsible for these people after what they did to me.
Do you know about the bunker next door?
What bunker?
The communist hideout back there.
Don't know anything about it. No one's been around since I set up camp. But I'm sure I'm not the first vagabond to...
Her voice trails off into white noise in your head. It feels like oh no, it's approaching. Okay, this is it. My last health.
Keep calm. Breathe in. After the pain recedes, it's a little clearer.
Alright, we are asking enough questions. We have two options. We can, which is most likely going to be successful. We can just try to destroy it, or we can just let her go, which is obviously not an option for us. Maybe because if we didn't have enough health, but then again, it was still high, even though I didn't ask any questions. Alright, let's destroy the machine. Come on, Harry! You can do this! Fight through the pain!
You did it. The compressor lies broken on its side. It's quiet in your head again. It still hurts like hell.
You're under arrest.
She looks at the machine, assessing the damage. Her hand trembles.
Okay, sorry that I skipped it. I thought it was done. Okay.
Oh, fuck it.
What are you doing?
Problem solving.
Ma'am, put the gun down. That's not the solution to your problems. You are...
Oh, yes it is.
I went to put the gun down.
You should know the words to say. You've been here yourself. So why is it not coming to you?
Damn it. Why am I standing here like an idiot?
Because you've been going around pointing a gun at yourself, trying to answer the same question in vain. Her finger squeezes the trigger now.
She doesn't deserve to die like this.
A smirk crosses her face as she watches you stand there, mute. Then she exhales sharply, shakes her head, and pulls the trigger. You watch as her brains trickle out through her neon hair.
Damn it. Was a 50-50%. Get herself had to talk to her down.
Lieutenant Yefreitor Dubois, control your emotions. We did our job. This won't be the worst thing that happens on this case, believe me. You can't let this break you.
There is no coming back from this one. It will stay with you in nightmares.
God.
Fuck.
The lieutenant stands motionless, watching the blood pool in the sand.
Get a hold of yourself. He needs your support now, too.
Did we just do?
Our job. It went really bad. And now we need to clean it up.
She died. How can he be so cold?
So, nah. I'm done. Okay. What do we do now?
We clean up. It may take days for processing to pick up her body. We need to move it somewhere. That tent, there.
Sheesh! God damn it. Oh. This is probably my gun, huh? Most likely. Dark water trails into the distance, there's no way out. Truce, I mean, 3 health. Cousin Newton, she has prepared herself boards with bananas. Some money and a tent.
The plain red tent stands by dispassionately. It was pitched by practiced hands. She was used to camping out.
Let's look inside.
You see a rolled up sleeping bag and personal belongings.
We should put her in the sleeping bag, so the rats don't get to her.
Okay, let's carry her over there.
The lieutenant nods. There she lies, cocooned in the sleeping bag, surrounded by empty cigarette packs, books, and half-read magazines. Magazines? You should look through them.
Shine a flashlight on the books and magazines.
Assorted soft covers, mostly pulp horror. A motor carriage lies buried in the snow on one cover. On another, a ghost airship. You also see a collection of radio enthusiast magazines.
See anything?
Sift through the magazines.
Rager Monthly, Journal of Material Science. More Technological Digest. One of the magazines doesn't have images on the cover. It's not a magazine, it's a leather notebook.
A notebook?
You pocket the worn brown leather journal. She watches by, motionless.
We should read this immediately, like right now.
Mm-hmm. Here it is. A well-loved journal with a brown leather cover and the brand Schneller embossed on the back. It seems to have served a loyal friend to a lonely traveler. Schneller. It's German for faster.
A thick journal. The cover is worn like someone used to carry it around in their back pocket.
Examine the cover.
It's made of full-grain leather. The lower left corner of the back cover sports an embossed brand name. Schneller. This was important to her, when it was still hers.
Unwind the strap.
The journal falls open. About 2/3 of its ruled pages have been filled.
Study your handwritings.
The large cursive of someone who writes quickly and confidently. Perhaps too confidently. Many phrases and even paragraphs have been crossed out, with tiny corrections scrawled above and in the margins.
Flip through the pages.
It's a mix of logistical notes, diagrams, and personal reflections, all dated.
We could learn a lot from this.
What kind of logistic?
Hard to tell exactly. It's mostly noted down in code. Looks like contact information, quantities, directions.
There could be useful information about local operations in those notes. We have a junior sergeant at my station who's good with codes. I can give this to her after we finish this.
Professionalism is his coping mechanism.
What are the diagrams for?
Esoteric radio technology. The most recent ones probably pertain to the latitude compressor, sketches, calculations of distance and density. You make out a familiar spiral shape.
Anything personal?
Short, wry observations of people and places. Probably a way to pass the time on the road. Also, what appears to be attempts to sort through some difficult decisions. There are a few passages with many questions in them. Staff issues. Always tough on the leadership. You smell traces of betrayal.
And how far back do the entries go?
The first entry is from August 2nd of last year. It reads simply, I know my position is precarious. All I can do is make myself as useful as I can while looking for a way out. Remember, no one is indispensable.
What did she write the day Lely died?
Nothing on March 4th. March 5th, though, well, that's bound to come back and bite me in the ass. I'm bad at this. Loyal to a fault. But that's another matter entirely. You have no idea what she means. These are personal notes. Don't expect to understand all of it.
Anything about La Puta Madre?
That name isn't mentioned as far as you can tell. Small wonder. Would you talk about La Puta Madre in your journal? You do see an M though. La Puta Madre. M is mentioned on March 9th and March 15th.
Read the entry from March 9th first.
Great. M's peon is coming to town. No doubt to investigate the lynching. But also, I feel it in my gut to finally put a bullet in my head while I'm napping in my lorry or on a smoke break. Well, I won't stick around just to twist my own neck by constantly looking over my shoulder. Then again, isn't that what I've been doing ever since I got the call? The call? Did M call her personally? Why? Things played out just as she had feared, except you didn't shoot her.
This is not me, I wouldn't do something for common sense. Common sense.
Is it? Can you be sure? What if you are secretly being manipulated by La Puta Madre as you pursue this investigation? What if he wiped your memory on purpose? On purpose? That's pretty far-fetched.
Yeah, now the March 12th.
Been holed up here for 3 days now. I'm used to being alone and all, but I don't know when I'll be able to leave, or if I'll be ratted out. They will rat me out, of course. I've made it a point to believe in the best in people, the boys, for example. But experience tells me, did M feel truly betrayed by me? I was feeling threatened. He'd have to know if he threatened people, they'd take measures to protect themselves. Even I know that. Economic measures first of all. Gotta make a living, right? I can still hear his voice in the receiver. Taste the plastic. The entry ends abruptly. The call was a courtesy. He must have held her in high regard to personally tell her he knew about her plan to run drugs for the competition.
What's the most recent entry?
The most recent entry is from today. It reads, even when I leave here, if I leave here alive, what's my next move? Staging a lynching is a crime, even if I'm not accused of murder on top of that. Forever on the run. Not really my idea of the open road. Man, I was really looking forward to winning.
I don't think she killed the mercenary. It looks like she might have been framed.
This whole thing was a detour, and a fatal one, he thinks. Don't get emotional.
She killed the merc, then turned the gun on herself? Okay, what do you mean? So she died for nothing.
She was in plenty of trouble, even without the murder charge. Still, it's a nasty business.
Okay, am I really a La Puta Madre agent?
No, I don't think you are. Ask someone in your precinct if you want to be sure.
He truly does not believe you are. Perhaps he shouldn't be so trusting. His trust is well placed. You aren't. You can feel it.
Then who do you think killed the merc?
Could have been Titus. Then again...
But no one heard the shot. Exactly.
Maybe there's a Hardy boy we've yet to meet, who acted as his accomplice. Either way, we need to keep an eye on him. One thing is for certain. We have business back in the whirling and rags. Questions to ask. We should get to it.
Definitely. That's it, right? Okay. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Wait. Oh, I see. Jesus Christ. Boy. Too bad we didn't convince her to not put the bullet in her head. Oh, wait, what is this? Ah, we have been here. Ah, I see, okay. Can we go out there? Probably, right? No? Okay. Alright. We have tons of questions, that's for sure. Definitely. Oh, what type of quest do we have? Okay. Okay. Let's go in there then. But I really want... I think Harry remembers slowly but surely his police officers. So maybe we can now ask some more questions. Especially we need to go to that place where our police people are, our partners. Wait, we need to go up. There we go.
Stop. Now. It is time.
For what?
Crisis. Death. You can feel it in your blue soul.
What am I supposed to do?
Be prepared. Wield Ruby's double-barreled pistol. What a shitty gun. But it's better than nothing.
I'm not sure I feel ready for what lies ahead.
You'd better get ready. Whatever happens, I've got your back.
Let's save. Let's quick save. Okay. The shopkeeper is gone.
I'm all out of shits to give, loincloth. Welcome to the fucking reckoning.
Put your damn gun down. People are gonna get hurt. We need to talk this through. All right?
I can still level up. That's good.
Shut up. Not gonna talk yourself out of this, loincloth shit fuck.
Say nothing. Yeah.
This is a misunderstanding. Nothing irreversible has happened yet. You can just return to your unit and forget all about this.
The Kipt is merciful, willing to spare us if we just forget about our murdered and humiliated commander. I think we should just kill everyone, Corty.
You are all drunk. Come to your senses. You won't gun down 7 people in the middle of the street. This isn't a frontier town or a jungle outpost.
Easy, Lizzie. Let me handle it. I know guys like these. I'm sure we can come to a peaceful agreement. Ain't that right, fellas?
He is facing overwhelmingly superior firepower, and he knows it.
Peaceful.
It sounds like the moment figure is sweeping.
Fuck, there's a third one. How did we miss something like this?
It's a figure.
The lieutenant is genuinely worried for his life. You should consult him before getting in there.
It's so cool. We are out of time. What do we do?
My plan is not to get killed, but we have to intervene.
We are out of time. This is...
The mercenary tribunal.
The big one is the mercenary at the gates.
If this turns into a firefight, We should take him out first.
A sound strategy. He's the leader.
Stop. This is the police.
Get lost, comedian. You cops had your chance. Now it's fucking time for some justice.
He licks his lip, waving his gun at the crowd, losing his balance for a moment. He staggers backwards.
I think he's calmed down a bit.
Pig fuck!
It's the only word you can make out. It doesn't sound calm. Rock move and take you out. Easy now. No one needs to die here today.
Oh, people are gonna die today. We're not leaving it like this. These tribals hung him up for everyone to see.
No one is going to kill anyone. Let's just put the guns down and talk like civilized human beings.
With a wordless gurgle, the killer loads his long rifle. The leader gives a small nod to the helmeted man. Suddenly, your fingers holding the grip of a gun that has just taken a life tingle. Go for it, it seems to say. Shoot him in the mouth. Shoot him before he shoots you. No, wait. It's good you have that gun. It really is. Just soften him up first. Even if it comes to a fight, it's always a good idea to drag it out first. Get under his skin. I don't know about this getting under his skin. What if he gets under yours? I'm barely keeping your hand from trembling here. Peace. Always peace. It has worked thus far. Start with the first idea you have, then move down from that. Please.
Who's that? Point to the man. I didn't know you had a third guy.
Rude. Rude is the killer. Rude, the killer. Owen Cloven. He doesn't talk much.
All of you cunts inside out.
The killer?
The gunner. The raddest. The killer.
Points to the figure clad entirely in cerematic
What do you
light.
think he does?
He killed?
Smart loincloth. He fucks natives up. Soldier of the apocalypse style.
Easy. Easy now.
Listen. They didn't do it.
Yeah? Who did?
I think it was like this. I think it was... Wait, I just need a little time to figure this out.
Time. You had time to fuck around in that church, to run errands for your union chief. I saw you.
Time is up, loincloth. Give me a name.
Oh, shoot. It was me. It was classy. It's Ruby. Didn't I show this is classy? Shoot. It was Titus. I don't believe it. It was Ruby. She didn't have the gun for it, I think. Most likely not. It was Classy. She asked... was someone else. Someone who's not here now. Definitely.
How fucking convenient.
Then puts his hands on.
His fingers are twitching. That's a draw reflex. He's about to draw.
He was a shot from a great distance. A sniper did it.
You think I'm fucking stupid, cop? What if I just shot one of your pals here, right now, huh? How about the kid? Tell me, it's a magic fucking sniper one more time.
Listen, please. This cop and this drumhead court marshal won't decide who...
Think. Why doesn't he believe me?
Your mind grinds to a halt. All you can see is the revolver in the man's armored hand, swaying, pointed at her. You move your mouth like a fish gasping for air.
No, she wasn't even there.
He pulls the trigger.
Oh, shoot.
A plume of smoke erupts from the muzzle. The shot rings in your ears. A low, tinny ring. Then the Hardy Boys yell something.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
She's down, her white sock splattered around her bed. She gets her.
Fuck this! Gene! Cancel Lizzie! Now!
He'll be ripped apart. They all will. The moment the third man opens fire. and he knows it. He wants you to open fire on the mercenaries before he does. He's waiting for you and your partner to be the shield.
Where's Classy? She gonna explain this.
Who the fuck is that?
Glacia, the woman upstairs. Where is she?
She left!
Unarmed, hunched, but keeping it together.
What do you mean she left?
She left! Her room's cleaned out! Right before these assholes showed up!
We should have arrested her.
Damn it.
You can feel how upset he is with himself. Just for a second. Then the fear takes over and he's back in the moment.
Hey, Bushman! Your little cunt isn't gonna help you out of this one!
She's gone. Forget about it now. Concentrate on this.
Talk about the hanged man.
Dangerous. Ask about him first. You don't want personal facts about his dead friend coming out of your mouth. He has to start it.
Who are you, Corty? Ask about him. You don't want personal facts about his dead friend. Don't want personal facts.
Sergeant Major Raoul Cortiner, reporting in to burn this fucking mud hut to the ground.
Click, click, click. The realization comes to you, like a picture puzzle coming together. His name is Raoul Cortiner. The dead man's name is Elise Cortiner. He's brothers with the deceased. No, probably foster brothers. Elise was put into a foster home, remember?
For killing, maiming, and humiliating our commanding officer. We're all sentenced to death by lead.
Where do I know that name?
He sways from left to right, inspecting you.
Roland Ellis Cotton. Look in. I'm sorry about your brother, Ron.
He wasn't my fucking brother. We just grew up on the same farm and got beat into place by the same sick fuck.
You were foster brothers, I know that.
You don't know shit. Lance Corporal, why don't you?
You lost him. Quick, don't let him finish the sentence.
It's about his parents left him. Listen, you're Lily. Everyone says good thing about her. He was a thing. Don't he, brother? What really happened, didn't it? Listen, your life. Lily, he always says good things. He was talking.
Talker.
We've heard testimony. People say he was charismatic, a nice guy to be around.
Yeah, he liked to chat up the natives, share leaflets, squeeze a bit of kit tass here and there. Great fucking idea that turned out to be.
Points towards the yard.
If Lely was here, he would spare the lot of you. Maybe shoot one for show. But me, I'm not a big fan of public affairs, Clay Monkey. I'll gun every one of you down for what you did.
Ready to open fire, Major. At your command.
Parents left him enough. Another one. That really happened, didn't it?
Our colonel did what he had to do. It was either one cunt or 100 of them. Rude here.
Points to him.
In your ship pipes, right in the fucking. He likes to fire mortars at random coordinates. Wipe out mud huts like that. When he gets bored, Lely knew how to command.
He was a good commander. I can see you miss him.
Oh yeah, he would have commanded this fuckhell way better than I did. But that didn't happen, because Hayseed Bill and Kipty the Kipt here
He points to Titus and Eugene.
fucking murdered him. Had him stink the village up for 2 weeks after. And you fucks did nothing.
Points at you.
Listen, man. We told you we...
Told us what? What did you say, tattoo fuck? You'll die next. Right when the she-kip's out.
Had blue eyes, didn't he, your brother?
Baby blue, yeah. Like someone fucked up and put a baby's eyes on a grown man.
Smite spilling his face in a strange
It
way.
was creepy, but bitches like that shit, I guess. Or, I don't know what bitches like. I just know how to mow down. Ooh, lady.
Yes, when he was small, just an infant.
We researched him. We contacted the ICP and looked at his birth records. That was in there. And other things.
They fucking put Laylee in a leaf compactor, and now these cunts finished the job.
There's real anguish in his voice. A drunken sadness suddenly engulfs him. Memories.
It's a mindfuck, Corty. He wasn't put in a leaf compactor. They're making it up to fuck with us. Major, permission to.
Open fire. We can't have that. Interfere now.
You probably did not deserve to go out like that. I promise you'll find his killer.
Find his killer. Cop, his killers stand right there, shitting their pants, and you're standing in the way, protecting them.
They didn't.
The woman holds on her sedative readily.
Blood's all gone out now. Not long to go till the rattle starts. 1 down, girl. 7 to go.
Big talk, but that leaf compactor won't leave his mind anytime soon. It's a small thing, but it got him off center.
Does not approve of this. The Wild Pines rep does not approve of this.
You think I care what that company cunt thinks?
You were working together, she knew you're out of control, she told me. It was a bit.
She's gone, you stupid fuck! Sailed off 5 minutes ago. She doesn't give a shit about you, Silos. Stay cool! How is she?
I'll be okay. I'll be...
She'll be gone soon, too. Company bitch is gone. Laylee's cunt is gone. Laylee's gone. Fuck are we still doing in this shithole?
He looks around tired suddenly, said even.
I just get in the way. I don't even have a gun.
Hold your ground. Any more of you run, I'll shoot you myself.
They're huddled close in a formation. Still, the rest will stay. Even if it means dying here with him.
Do arguments. If I can, rhetorics. Can level it up once. It's high. Let's do this.
Alright, here we go. This is an illegal tribunal. Crano would never sanction this. Who's the commanding officer? Take your pick. You only have time for one argument. Choose wisely.
Gavin says nothing. You were called Downwell once. What happened? Colonel does not give you the right to conduct a travel. Just to be clear, are you officially in charge of this unit after the death of your colonel? Just to be clear, are you officially in charge of this unit after the death of your colonel?
Me? I fucking told you. I'm a Crenel Major with 15 years of live combat experience. When my colonel gets hanged by clay monkeys...
Colonel, we're not talking about you. Or maybe? So you're the highest ranking of the three of you.
Nah, I just have the biggest gun.
He raps on his armored bearer like chest.
Technically, the other man has the biggest gun. But we're beyond that now.
Hold on, what's the highest rank in Colonel? As the leader of this group, consider your action. This does not need to end in bloodshed. Hold on, what's... Technically the other man has to go, but... No, it's okay. We are having a standoff here. Be careful. Hold on, what's the highest ranking colonel? What's the highest ranking colonel?
King Reaper.
As the leader of this group, reconsider your actions. This does not need to end in a bloodshed.
You're right. But you see, I want it to end in bloodshed.
Okay, it's not much. But he's thinking about something else. And his hand is off the gun. This did something.
Oh boy. Shoot Colonel. Yes! Oh my god!
A plume of smoke and fire erupts from the gun, and your hand goes numb from the explosion.
Look through the smoke rising from the barrel.
The smoke drifts west with the wind. You hear the plaza erupt in violence, slow, like a waterfall in reverse.
Oh, that was 58% chance to be successful, or else it will be ending extremely badly. Oh boy, and we did it. Look at Kurtner.
There is a hole in his cheek. Blood gushes out as he stumbles backward, eyes filled with rage and disbelief, gurgling, muttering something unintelligible. To your right, the killer raises his rifle and takes aim at you. His moves are steady, but the long barrel of the rifle sways slowly.
Kim, where's Kim?
From the corner of your eye, you see the lieutenant raise his pistol and aim it at Rude. He's trying to find a straight line of sight before the rifleman can take you out. In the background, the leader staggers. It's not easy. He has 0.6 seconds to do so. He won't make it. You're on your own.
Blink, think.
Stare down the barrel of the gun. You see Rude's mask behind it. His eyes in the slit of the helmet, like a camera lens, focusing on you. 0.4 seconds remain. There are 6 little black dots in the tip of the barrel, like a honeycomb. This is a knock cannon. It shoots 6 rounds in one pull of the trigger. Is there anything we could use to protect this frail body? That gun will tear us to pieces. He's drunk. Drunk fighters overcorrect. Move right, he aims further right. Get him to overshoot.
Okay, dodge the bullets. 58%.
You leap
yes!
left. A swarm of angry lead passes mere millimeters from your side, tearing fabric off your coat. Feels like the lightest of tucks.
Shy, I'm alive.
The man tilts his head, trying to see through the clearing smoke for the next shot.
God, please.
The lieutenant says quietly without trembling. He aims face pale.
He's aiming for the eye slot in Rude's helmet. An extremely difficult shot. He has to. The rifleman will fire at you again. 2 shots ring at once. One from the lieutenant's pistol, and the other from the balls. It's aimed at the lieutenant, but it misses. You hear a scream behind you.
Kim, did he hit the rifleman?
Blood gushes from the helmet's eye sockets as Rude staggers back, disoriented. The sounds coming from his helmet are not human. An unbelievable shot from the lieutenant.
Who screamed?
Glenn, dying in a puddle of blood behind you. His mangled torso has 2 gunshot wounds. Blood gushes out of them like red geysers. Oh God, watch out. You see 2 crazed eyes stare at you through all the smoke and the panic. With blood gushing from his face, the man raises his pistol at you. Then he squeezes the trigger.
Looked him in the eye.
The look of vengeance, framed in blood, lips shaking. This is the last thing he'll do on Earth. But he will do it. He is your end. Here it comes. Death.
Reaction speed impossible 20. Evade the shot. Or let it happen. I mean, we gotta try. Nah, sadly not. We're dead. Damn it.
You can't. There is no time. Something inside your pelvis explodes. Your entire lower body is on fire and your legs can't support you. You fall down like a rag doll. The pain is too immense to scream. It pushes the air out of your lungs. Everything goes dark. A distant blur as you recede into it.
Listen through the darkness and the pain.
The Hardy Boys are screaming, fighting, dying. Someone jumps over you. Nearby gunfire shatters glass.
Stop! cop! Protect the cop! He's down!
Protect the cop. Oh. Touch your lower body.
Feels slick and warm with blood. The pain is too strong to know what has happened there. Even clutching to your consciousness takes everything you got.
What parts of me are missing?
Most of what's down there.
Don't... God.
It's all gone. Open your eyes now. You have to see what's happening. No. It's just a fear. Even if... Who cares? No one wants you anyway.
Try to open your eyes. What do I see? No one wants to do anything with me. No one wants... no one wants to party with me. Because I get down and die. Sorry. Fuck.
Yes, keep talking. Stay awake. Look at me.
But you can't. It's so hard. Your eyelids grow heavy, and the sounds ever more distant. And the cold comes over you. The lieutenant, too, is somewhere far away. Almost gone. When suddenly, you sense something behind him. A slender white shadow towering. Someone stands there, raising her pistol at him. The lieutenant does not see it. He's pushing down on your wound with both hands. Scream immediately. He's gonna die.
No, Kim.
No, you say, and hand out your firearm to him. Your hand trembles and your eyes are full of fear. That's all it takes. There is no room for hesitation. The lieutenant moves like a spring unloaded. He grabs the gun from your bloody hand and fires behind him. You hear a faint scream, a woman's. Then the sound disappears, like someone pressed stop on the tape. The woman is gone. So is Kim. Then the whole world.
All into the total darkness.
This is death. One more door, baby. One more door.
No, let me back into the fight.
The fight? There is no fight. The fight is over. It was lost 1,000 years ago. You have laid here forever. Keep falling deeper. Take the door. He's not taking it. His body is not taking it. Oh God, no. He's not disintegrating. He's swelling up instead. Over the hours, hurting, moaning in his sleep.
Good. I'm currently dying. At the death star.
And rotting. And being disinfected. And smelling of drugs and feeling saliva in his mouth. Drifting in painkillers. Thrashing in his won't sleep.
He can't go. Not before the case is solved.
Exactly.
Hours turn to days. Soon
try my best, Colonel.
Up again and go through it again.
Damn it.
Finally, we know what the infernal engine was outside. The clarion call. It was him. He is the infernal engine. He never stops. He only gets worse.
Waking up. Probably, hopefully.
You see the lieutenant's familiar shape
in
the orange jacket. It turns double, then triple, from the pain.
Alive.
Sunrise, Parabellum.
What happened?
What happened? You shot the major in the face. A firefight ensued.
Is he dead?
Yes. A blood-stained killer.
Swallow.
As retaliation, their rifleman tried shooting you. He missed, or you dodged.
I dodged.
Then I shot and wounded him, while Glenn took a bullet in the spine. It was meant for me. Glenn did not survive.
There was a pause.
This is not the first person to die in his place. He goes on.
Titus, Fat Angus, and Theo charged. Angus and Theo did not make it. They both died before they made it to intensive care. Titus survives. So do Alain and the musician. I forget his name.
Eugene?
Yes. He's still alive too. You were bleeding out. You said something, I don't know what. And you warned me. I was able to disarm Officer De Paul before she got the jump on me.
Thank you.
I killed her. And that's what happened.
You thought you only smoked one day. And they're all dead, all three of the contractor. And they're all dead, all three of the contractor.
De Paul was the last to die. Evrard had their bodies returned to Crenel for a funeral. The company is yet to retaliate.
Why?
Because we deterred them? Or Joyce did? Maybe the harbor in full lockdown is too costly a target. Or maybe...
He breathes in the fumes thinking.
Maybe they are simply taking their time and will attack soon. I don't know.
Thought you only smoked one day.
This is the one.
How many casualties on the Union side total?
4. Glenn, Theo, Angus, the fat one. He took a lot of bullets.
There's a pause.
And Elizabeth too. Elizabeth Beaufort was her name. The gardener.
She did not make it?
No, she bled out before Evrard's surgeon could help her. Evrard sent his personal doctor, but a costly loss for the Union. She was being trained for leadership.
I would have presented it here better to their leader.
She never had a chance. She should not have been there in the first place. There was no way to convince them.
Stop this line of thought now. You're too broken for ghosts.
And that's...
All.
I don't see how it couldn't have gone any better. Absolute disaster.
Yes, officer. 6 people are dead. It's not a success.
+1. Ruby.
But what's done is done. The violence is cordoned off. The Hornets did not get into the beehive. The worst scenario has not materialized. Yet. And we are still alive. Both of us.
He did not expect you both to survive once you stepped between those two armies. His smoking, his hunched back. You have it worse, but he took a real beating. That cigarette has medicinal purposes.
How bad am I hurt?
Reasonably bad. You were shot in the left quadriceps. That's your thigh. The outer side, thankfully, no major arteries were nicked. The bullet was removed and a bacterial infection treated with mercurochrome.
Can I walk?
We will see.
Are you hurt?
Not very. I have a concussion from that woman beating me with the butt of her gun. I tried to not move too much. Things would be worse if you didn't warn me. Thank you. I did not see her coming. Stupid of me.
Has anyone from my station been to see me?
No.
Shoot. Really?
A man and a woman sit in the front seat of an armored motor carriage. The woman is driving. The man lights a cigarette. Jean Vicmer is his name. The asphalt vanishes under the wheels of the machine. Ahead, harbor cranes rise to the sky. Back to that shithole, he says.
They don't care about me at all.
I called your station after the fight. The injury was logged in. They told me they've sent officers to join you on the site.
Odd, you haven't seen any, have you?
I'm sure they're worried about you.
That means he hasn't seen them around while you were out. They're not really worried about you. If they were, wouldn't they be here?
They're so worried about... Where are they?
I don't know.
Not my station, then who treated me?
I did.
Thank you.
No need.
Okay.
Easy now.
The lieutenant turns double again before your eyes, an orange hue of pain.
How are you?
Disco days. Right, disco days are done.
Your disco days should have been done quite a while back.
Did you say? Ouch.
Not ouch time yet. You just got the one in pill and wait until it wears off.
Okay. The room, it's clean.
Mr. Gart cleaned it. It took him an entire day.
How long have I been out?
2 days, in and out. You've been happy enough to take Dramamine and curse. And drink water.
The piss jacket, Kim, you took it off? What did you say? Sunrise?
Sunrise parabellum. Sunrise, prepare for war. It's an old revolutionary saying.
Is it war today?
The gates of the harbor are boarded up. The streets are a little more empty. Apocalyptic violence is yet to erupt, I am relieved to say.
He looks out the window.
I think we may have held it off, for now. Barely.
Oh, good.
Yes, we have also completely failed, but that's okay.
Yes, we also have completely failed. What happens now?
I honestly don't know.
But I don't know either.
We can't talk to Everard. The harbor is in lockdown. Everyone in there is outside our grasp now. And Joyce has left too.
Joyce is gone?
Yes, she left yesterday morning. To meet the board of Wild Pines, or that is what I've heard. There's a pin somewhere in the machine that keeps Connell from sending in a death squad.
He looks out of the
Maybe
window.
it's her. Maybe she kept her hand. Either way, Ruby's gone. And Claudia too. We really should have arrested her, you know?
You checked Julie?
Guard confirmed she left 20 minutes prior to the tribunal showing up.
Killed the hanged man?
I don't know. I think the theory you presented, it's someone else, outside our circle of suspects, was right. It better be. Everyone within the circle is either dead or gone.
Exactly.
Honestly, I think our investigation has not produced a single credible suspect.
This is because I'm gonna put a vampire, isn't it? The effing Maybells, the Kim flowers. There's still a 20% the shot came from a distance. There's still a 20% the shot came from
We
a
should go
distance.
upstairs, rethink the ballistics in situ. I agree with this. What else?
See? There's that. You can do ballistics.
The flowers.
What?
This one, remember?
Every piece of garbage in the city is not connected to the case. You don't have to keep everything.
He's wrong.
No, Kim, every piece of garbage in this city is connected to the case.
Okay.
Clearly not meaning it. This is because I'm isn't it?
Don't be narcissistic. Half the cops in Revachol West are his peonies. Even if you are, it is not a decisive factor in this case.
That does make some sense.
There are all these old bunkers and weapons cages over the Shara.
We could find thousands more if we wanted. All of Revachol is full of them.
But they seemed so mysterious.
Just gonna say nothing.
There's a little pause. He says nothing as well.
You know what I think about solving a crimes?
Arches his brow. The ceiling fan patiently spins.
I want to talk about solving crimes is hard.
It really is very hard.
He sounds surprisingly weary. That concussion must be making him dizzy.
You're not ready to give up, are you?
No. Are you ready to limp?
I'm ready.
Where do you want to limp to?
The lieutenant did mention doing more ballistics. Also, it's just close enough to endure the walk.
We should check Clancy's room upstairs.
Why not? Another look at the window, perhaps? The one he was shot through. I don't know. I can't think of anything better.
As you turn, a bright light catches your eye, making you squint.
Where's it coming
From
from?
a distant sunset, a stage light, flash photography, nowhere in particular. It's just what superstar law officers do. They squint at lights, and they solve shit.
Yeah, that's me. I've been smashing my stardom hard lately. Actually, now that I hear superstar and law official, in a sense they sound weird together.
What are you, deaf? They're perfect, like rockstar politician and drug addict teacher. Embrace the superstardom you've worked so hard to establish.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, you have. You're a big dick cop, Dick Mullen. Salam Rocky Bayi, badass on the edge disco cop. Time to recede into a ludicrous fantasy world. Here we go. Camera. Lights.
Action.
With a sudden flash, the world freezes around you, and you along with it. In an iconic monochrome solution, a black silhouette against a rasterized orange world. It's on.
New place shining the morning light. You hear traffic outside. Back in the world again. Yeah, let's take the gun out.
The fan stands.
The door's open. You can walk right into Kim's door.
The bathroom mirror has been wiped completely clean. You see the reflection of yourself in the mirror, the expression fixed to your clean-shaven face. You're still not accustomed to it.
Now I want to look everything here before I go to Kim's room. The pants! Yo! Where is it? Ah, perfect! Comforter yet managed to look official and businesslike inside someone's liquor hands of signature of the command car. It says Purses Black. Hell yeah! Ah, these are just the head. I don't need that. I'm going to Shankar. Slowly but surely coming back to our old selves. They're all set for 650. Medical supplies in the cupboard, mushrooms, scalpel, antibiotics.
These papers bear the stamp of the RCM. They appear to be fragments of the lieutenant's paperwork, half finished. You make out notes on this and other recent cases.
I had Gart open the door to your room. You were running a low bacterial fever the first night.
Thank you for keeping this thing alive a little longer.
It would have been easy were it not for my concussion. We both got lucky, considering the odds we faced. Let's go. I am sure neither of us feels solid enough to keep loitering in this room. Let's go.
I see. Alright. That like hurts. Maybe if you don't run, it'll be okay. Can I not open the door? No? Close. Come on. Yeah, you can at least close it. Okay. So quiet. Not a single music coming in. Ah. The music is there. Jeez. Cannot look it in. Okay, let's look into it. There's a note. There we go. Looks like she left something on the table.
Next to the stack of bills, you see a note. A few lines jotted down in large handwriting, just as the writer was about to rush out the door. I'm sorry, I fucked everyone over. P.S. I didn't kill him. P.P.S. Gift upstairs.
A gift?
Shh. Could this gift
I
be...
am not drawing my gun, yet. But I don't like gifts.
He says he's not, but his hand moves instinctively toward his holster as he studies the note. Relax. Not everyone is out to trap you.
Seems she left in a hurry.
It's hardly surprising.
That's quick save. Is there anything?
The medicine cabinet has been cleaned out. Nothing remains. Not one pill or bottle. Pity.
She really cleaned this out.
She certainly had her priorities straight when she was packing.
Alright, let's go to the stairs. Hopefully nothing. So she didn't kill them. A red thread made of nylon. It leads out to the room onto the roof. Probably so the wind is not going to. This thread is tied to a tenor.
The same small, heavy door. No lock in sight.
Where does this lead
I
to?
don't know, Lieutenant Yefreiter.
Makes a note.
It is not the first closed door we found in this building. There is also your mysterious blue kitchen door.
Do you think it's important?
I don't know. The further we get, the more this building seems to be tied to the case. The vigilantes, the cadaver, and a number of people connected to the case are in or around this building. This door is part of it. It's not unimportant.
Let's push.
It's barred from the inside. You hear the bar rattle in the brackets.
Maybe with our crowbar we can open it? Or at least one of them.
The same small, heavy.
Not really. But what is this thread? Gift upstairs. I mean, we can look at
You
it.
see the same two neon-lit shapes. A man and a woman. Only now a red thread bisects the room, pointing from the antenna outside to the cupboard on the wall.
This is ballistics. She's left a trajectory for us.
The lieutenant tests the thread with his finger. Drawn out, it rebounds
A
instantly.
ray of backward motion explodes from his mouth to the roof outside, A prime, to then widen into a radius of locations in Martinez, B prime, B double prime, and B triple prime.
Where does the thread lead?
It suggests the bullet came from the extreme upper quadrant of possible angles, from a point beyond the roof, B triple prime. The island in the bay.
Is she trying to tell us the shot came from the islet?
Unless she thinks the perpetrator was standing on the ring antenna. That is where the thread seems to point.
There are ruins on that islet, a sunken seaford I saw through the coin operator.
I remember.
He looks out to the window onto the bay. How did she know how to do this?
She was there that night. She would have known precisely where the bullet hole was in the glass.
She had a long time to think about it after, standing on that roof, staring at the glass.
It also looks like there may be more to her skill set than we know. The question is, should we trust her?
This is her way of saying she... Or else we don't trust her.
I don't know. At this point...
Stops mid-sentence.
What difference does it make?
This is also the only point of origin we haven't ruled out yet.
So it is.
For a second he seems tired.
Seem enthusiastic.
I just haven't gotten a lot of sleep these past few days.
He doesn't really believe this will yield anything.
Maybe we need to go to the island. The wind blows in from the open window. The lieutenant stands looking in the cold distance across the water. I'm going to the island. Are you in?
Of course, of course. I'm in.
He takes a second to gather himself, then
How do
says,
we get there? Joyce Messier had a sloop, but she's gone.
Then it's the net picker. She's steering her boat.
Ah, yes, of course. The village. Let's go.
Let's go indeed. But we are hurt. It's kind of suggested to me not to run a lot, at least. Artie.
Oh, you're up. It's good to see you back on your feet. Did you like your room? I cleaned it for you.
I did. Thank you. Big improvement.
You're welcome. I thought it would be nice for you to wake up in a new place after you, let's be fair, defended this establishment and its clientele from gunfire. I give credit where credit is due, and that, sir, was a nice shot. I was watching until you hit him. Crawled inside then. Bullets started flying. Anyway.
He really wants you to realize that he was also on the balcony looking by. In the danger zone, so to say.
I wish you a quick recovery. Also, you and your partner are staying here free now. This establishment supports cops. The stay is free, the drinks are not. It just felt I needed to specify that.
It's okay. Where did everyone go?
Oh, you know, people don't tend to stick around after shootouts. Turns out they're not good for business.
Are Lena and Merle still in town?
Ah, them. Nice people, but no. Lena said they were going back to Jamrock. I saw them pass by outside. This was before the fight started. I'm glad she got out of here before all that. Bullets flying and stuff. People inside were quite terrified, you know. I had to take action and step outside too.
Okay, so it was for the best.
Yes, you know. And I went outside and took care of it. Everybody calmed down. Felt like the right thing to do.
He's almost completely forgotten what this began with.
But we weren't done looking for the first
I
one.
mean, you're a detective. Perhaps you can track them down. Shouldn't be that hard.
Exactly, but all in due time. Crypto business is not a priority right now.
You'll see her again one day. You know it.
Hmm.
Things went like they did for a reason.
Oh, fine, hero cop. Lena left a forwarding address. 1113 Tabernacle Road in Jamrock. If you see them again, do give them my best.
What happened to the man with the sunglasses?
I don't remember everyone who comes here, and many people wear sunglasses inside lately. Must be a fad.
Okay, so I have to mention when it happened, you were right out there on the balcony.
Yeah, I was. Yeah. That's because I'm a badass.
It really took courage. Don't pick at him.
Just nod. Successfully.
He nods back at you. Just two badass men nodding stoically. Maybe three. The lieutenant is nodding too. Hands crossed.
So badass. Alright, thanks.
No problem. They'll come back. They always do.
Goodbye, Garate.
You see a heavy...
Yeah, we still haven't found the key just yet. So many gone.
Hi again, Gendarme. Bye-bye, Gendarme.
Nothing to say. What about him? We have to go to the outside. Let's speak to Titus. Not many left now.
Seeing you approach, the bruised man raises his bear in welcome.
Crazy motherfucker. Didn't think you had that fury in you. But I guess I've misjudged a lot of people lately. That was one hell of a shot. Hell of a shot. The fucks did not expect that.
He looks at you with unmistakable respect.
I guess what I'm trying to say here is, thank you for intervening, fellas. That was mighty brave of you.
Extends his hand.
This is big. It's as big of a thank you as Titus Hardy can muster under any circumstances.
No need to thank me, just doing my job.
Well, cheers anyway, copper.
He raised his whiskey barrel in salute. I'm sorry about the people you lost.
Theo was old. I think he'd be pretty happy with the way he went. Never could imagine him withering away on a sickbed. But Lizzie and Angus, they were just stupid kids. Didn't realize the shit they got into before it was too late. I feel responsible for both. For all of them, really.
Here it comes. The last one is the worst one. He only deals with it by drinking copious amounts of 8% beer.
And Glenn was my friend. Best I've ever had. I'd love that crazy homo like my own brother. We're all fucked without him. But what do? This job is shit.
They were good people. I'm sorry, I don't like that.
Well, yeah. Memento mori. Right.
What does that mean?
It means you might die tomorrow. So live every day like it's your last. Ain't that right, fellas?
Absolutely. Today, I'm going to get drunk, eat good food, and bed a good-looking girl. 'Cause tomorrow, a motor carriage might run me over.
Or you might die of a heart failure. Or syphilis.
Hey, fuck you for ruining a beautiful idea.
What's going to happen to the Hardy's boys now?
I guess I'll take a closer look at our union members. There's bound to be some ambitious fellows there who'd love nothing more than advancing social democracy by busting some heads. Might even ask Tibbs if he's tired of replacing windows and maybe wants to have some fun with his brother. Anyway, don't you worry. As long as Titus Hardy's standing, there will be Hardy boys.
Do you know what happened to Classy?
Don't know? Don't care. I'll be glad if I never see that fucking woman again.
Even after all that hell, he's still bitter about her?
Even after all that, after all we've been through level with me, you really liked her, didn't you?
Nope.
He did.
Okay, got it.
And takes another sip of whiskey.
So long, fellows. Be good so I don't have to come back here again.
Take care, coppers. You two look after yourselves now. Death passed on you today, but men don't get that lucky twice.
Copo loco. And normal cop, I guess. Good luck in Shamrock. Scars made the best tattoos, they say.
Thanks for getting involved, guys. Not a lot of cops would step into that line of fire, but you did.
And if you ever feel like the uniform is holding you back, I've got a few vacancies. You'd make one hardy boy, copper.
And Titus Hardy himself would make a good officer. That man was born to lead.
The RCM could really use a man like you to just think about it.
I will, capo. That's a promise. Now scoot, because the Hardy boys got some mourning and drinking to do.
Take it easy on the drink. The danger has not passed. This town needs you on your feet.
Good point, Beano Claude. We'll keep the vol under 12% tonight.
Wow, so someone's been a little boring.
What?
Yes, my standard liege. Someone's seen all sorts of wild ideas pop off and thought, I'll take the boring one. The regular, please. The brown.
Hey, I'm just trying my job, no need to extravagance.
Of course you do. Let's get right to it. My lord's coppo type is regular cop. I'll let everyone know. I'll send out a telefax.
Yeah, no need. Let's keep it nonsense Sunday for now.
Good. Of course. To outright declare yourself something does seem a bit too interesting now, doesn't it? I won't trouble you any further.
No need for drama. Let's ask him. But I think for him there was no many dialogues. Yep. Okay, let's go out. First thing I want to do is call my station. Definitely. But let's inspect this one first.
The graffito has been painted over the traces of the fight that took place here. It smells of blood
I know.
and heavy fuel oil.
Pretty sure I know who that might be.
This was Cindy the Skull.
Looks like Cindy's scarf and he found the words for a masterpiece.
The lieutenant crouches, touching the fuel oil with his finger.
Looks like it, yes. This is still fresh. It wasn't here yesterday.
Smell heavy fluid oil.
And blood. Some of it is even yours.
Oh yeah, definitely I see it.
Heavy fuel oil. Isn't that flammable?
No, we are not doing that. So just make it worse. Let's call the station.
Inside, You see a set of steering levers, a radio.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
I repeat.
Something is wrong. Only static hisses through the speaker.
Hello?
No reply. Only the mindless drone of static crawling through the air.
It's been this way for a while now. My guess is the Union is listening in on our conversations and jamming outward communications to protect themselves from Crenel. It only happens when someone mentions the attack. The rest is unaffected. Our best bet is to carry on like nothing happened. That is, if we don't want us cut off the grid completely.
Isn't that dangerous?
No more dangerous than stepping between 3 armed mercenaries and 8 Union men, I hope.
That's always
I don't like it either, but that's the way it is. The street seems safe enough to me. If anything, taking out the mercs made things calmer. For now.
Clicks after radio
You can
incident.
try calling again. Just don't mention the tribunal. And remember, they are listening in.
In the cabin, you see...
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
He's getting me to the 41s first again.
Just a moment.
10-4, come in, officer. Over.
Jules, I heard some people think of me as a La Puta Madre Spion. Do you think I'm corrupted?
10-4, sir. Well, there have been some talk, sir.
Some talk? What does it mean? There have been some... Do they think I'm corrupt or not? Does it mean people know that I am a dirty cop? Because I am. Then I have some talk? What does it mean? There has been talk. Do they think I'm corrupt or not?
I only meant that there have been some talk in the station, that's all. But there are always some talk in the station. You know how officers in Jamrock are. But then again, some of us truly are on the take. It's unfortunate. Over.
Okay.
Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
My man, you're alive. Almost. Kind of. Sort of alive?
Alive and limping.
Man, what a day. I missed out on most of the action, but I heard it was quite the encounter. Had a strong sense of finality to it. So what's next? You guys heading back to Jamrock now? Talk is local union muscle were behind it all. I'd reckon the case is closed, even if it kind of turned into a shit show.
I'm still looking around loose threads to tie up. Yeah, the case seems kind of done. Gonna check off. I'm still looking around loose threads to tie it up.
Good luck with that, my man. Ain't easy being you, but hey, you're still breathing, right?
By the way, you're not with me anymore?
Fuck it. I'm a bad guy now. There's things more important than holding a grudge. It's okay. You've been through enough. We are what we are. And you're a cop.
I will be hiding off then. Oh, he's alone, huh?
Officer, care to play a game with the lonely old man? Actually, never mind. Wouldn't be the same.
Where's Rini?
The prick is gone. I can barely believe it. But he's really gone.
He is trying to retain his jolly facade, but the underlying sadness casts a deep shadow over his wrinkled face.
Gone? Gone away?
Hell, most likely. He was an absolute Kent.
Wait, was he killed during the mercenary tribunal?
Oh, he would have liked that. Violent lives ending violently. That's how he wanted to go. Sadly, it was not the case.
How did he die exactly?
His hungry little heart finally gave out. The dock workers found him in the guard booth this morning. Wasn't even supposed to be working for another week, but he just had to prove how tough he is.
Wait, did he push himself to prove he can pull his weight and doesn't need handouts?
Guess he was about to head home, 'cause when the dock workers found him, he was wearing civilian clothes and not the Kuketu uniform I saw him in all the time. Sometimes I thought he was wearing it just to piss me off. Now the joke's on him, 'cause he's gonna be buried without it.
Do you think our conversation about his job pushed him to go out there?
No. René was the most stubborn man in Revachol. Nothing your high could say would ever push him to do anything. The man was completely immovable.
He has doubts, but right now, he just wants to move on and not think about it.
Sense consent.
Yes. We are both very sorry for your loss.
It is what it is, part of life really. But to know someone for 79 years, then one day they're just gone. I just don't know anymore. About anything really. But you must need something.
Too bad when it's gone. I was hoping to ask him about Mabel's.
René wasn't really what you'd call a botanist, officer. And believe me, he didn't like Insulindian lilies.
Wait, insolent lilies?
That's their old name, dating back to the time of kings and crests, and all that other stuff he loved so much.
Why didn't he like them?
There were many reasons, but mostly it was the communals. They called them the belts of revolution. I guess in the end, the Insulindian lilies were just another piece of the whole Insulinde. The royalists had to surrender to the Mazovian insurgents. It doesn't really matter anymore.
Tell me, what do you know about the dead man?
Everything, really. I probably knew him better than... You meant the teacup in the tree, didn't you? I don't know anything about him.
Teacup? Oh, because of the ceramic armor. Clever.
Bye for now. Okay, let's go to the village, I would say. We still have some. Explore, find a way into the secret passage. Let's see. It must be there somewhere, huh?
The tracks are as they have ever been. A bit more worn, perhaps.
Wait, what?
The tracks are as they have ever
What's
been.
something new?
A bit more worn, perhaps. Fortunately, the street sweeper still hasn't noticed their presence.
This is where I started with my motor carriage before singing it to the sea.
No wonder the cafeteria manager seemed frustrated when he was giving us directions to the yard. Well, you did provide us with a very convenient access point to the crime scene.
True, true.
Everyone says you started crying in the middle of a firefight and then bled like a pig. I guess that was cool.
I guess that's true.
Cool, cool, cool. That's very cool to Kuno. Just don't think because you got half your dick shot off and you're an invalid now, Kuno's gonna treat you different. Kuno doesn't reward weakness. Business as usual with Kuno. Kuno's cold like that.
Feels good for some reason.
You wouldn't happen to know anything about any missing looks?
No, Kuno doesn't give a fuck about bugs.
So he knows locusts are bugs.
Oh my god, I told you that shit is lame!
Shut up, C.
Now they're gonna take you to lame prison!
She sounds like she's about to cry, out of disappointment at Kuno's newfound lameness.
No one's lame here, just tell me what happened.
Not everything, Kuno. You need to lawyer up.
Kuno's not gonna say anything without his lawyer present.
There's definitely something going on here. Remember his pig's head shack? You should check it out.
Watch out, pig. It's a dangerous world out there. But Kuno's got his eyes on you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Who knows?
What do we have here?
What do you see?
Everything that we already saw. Kuno Shack. That must be this one, right? And with looks in here.
All around you, the hisses and chirps of locusts fill the musky air. The earthen floor of the shack has been shaped into mounds of mud, dotted with little holes for windows, like skyscrapers, spires of dirt and sand rising. Accommodations for their insectoid inhabitants?
Well, detective, it appears you've solved the case of the locusts. For the missing locust case, which is a sub-case of the imaginary insect case. So at least that's going well.
Yes, precisely what I was thinking.
Yes. I feel we are nearing a real breakthrough.
You think the insolent phasmid is nearby?
If anything, the presence of the locust points to the opposite. The phasmid did not take the bait from the traps. It was Kuno. The phasmid doesn't exist. But what do I know?
Use your powers of deduction. You knew the magic bug was nowhere near here. The phasmid is impairing your judgment.
You should talk to Kuno about this, get him
I'll
solved.
let you handle the Kuno side of things. You are doing just fine.
Kuno and me, we are pals. Slowly but surely. I'm injured, gotta be careful.
Fuck does Kuno care?
Oh, cannot say. Okay. What about this one?
The trash container. The smell of rotten food rises to greet you. You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste.
Has to be the key. The mark, I'm getting that mark too.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
Wait.
The smell of rotten food.
Maybe the mug has something.
You see soggy cartons, dirty rags, and organic waste. You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron.
Antique.
Only in its social sensibility.
Interesting. Reminds me of the mug collection we saw in our weasel's apartment. Maybe he or she has been dumping their garbage here.
An interesting little clue. Let's see where this goes. Clues have a way of magically connecting to other clues down the road.
Or it may just be a coincidence. Either way, something to keep in mind. What else do you see?
The container
Nothing.
sounds a muffled gong.
We still haven't found the key just yet, huh? Okay, well, the next thing we can do right now is to go to the last island. Okay, I think we can run for now. Still haven't found, or maybe he's selling one, who knows. Hello? Did you also heard it?
Wow!
Well, what?
A cop limping down the street, bleeding from the shoulder, face bruised, looking like hell? You know what that is? Cool! That's cool!
I see. I don't need money. Maybe the guy sells some body for this game? Maybe. Hello?
Between you and me, this is why I don't get involved in local politics.
Politics.
In its purest form. Now, what can I do for you?
Oh, well, I have
Sure.
some.
Let me have a look. I'm not purchasing any more clothing at the moment, and certainly not expensive armor that's liable to bring anything else you're thinking of selling.
Yeah, those postcards. The other ones, you know. Okay.
Another time, perhaps.
Do you know anything about the traffic? You might be at by the evidence. Missing gun, by the way, do you? It's like the courthouse. Might be update or investigation. Do you know anything about I can only sell. Okay. Too bad. What's this?
A typical Martinez streetlight.
It's street light, okay. And this one?
You see rows of toy soldiers.
Okay, nothing interesting. Let's go. We still have just a little bit time. So might as well just go. So I think we are just going through the island with the boat, and then that's it. Because we are already in our 3-hour mark. So I need to call it a day, sadly. Even though it gets interesting. Okay, let's go.
Officer, what happened? You're limping. Why are you limping? You look terrible.
She sounds almost disappointed with you, reprimanding you for falling and hurting your knee.
Got shot in the foot. That was pretty badass. You don't like that?
Is this from the shooting in town? We heard gunshots. Not that we don't hear gunshots all the time, but they were closer than usual.
There was an exchange of fire on Rue de Saint-Guylaine. It's nothing to be worried about, madame.
You didn't only get shot.
See, the other guys too dead. One in the hospital. Dodged the second, so I can also get not shot.
Well, good for you.
Should see the other guys too dead. One in hospital. I have questions for you.
Of course. Can I help you with something?
We need to go to that island.
That won't be a problem. It's wind still and the tar just dried. We've got 2 days of relative sunshine ahead.
Coverance through the binoculars.
Used to be some kind of fortification there before the war. For the communards. An anti-aircraft gun, I think. Bombed to bits in the landing. I haven't been there myself. Always steered clear of it.
Hasn't been there herself. Who has then?
You said you haven't been there yourself. Who has it been, if not you?
My husband used to drink there. Him and his drinking buddies. Always seemed like a bad place to drink to me. People died there during the landing, you know. My mother told me. The kids sometimes go there too. I know they do, on rafts. I tell them not to, but they bring back old bullet casings and such.
Which kids?
The twins. God forbid they bring the girl along on some rickety barge.
Can we maybe ask your twins about that place before we go? Would that be alright?
Be my guest. They've a strange way of talking. See if you can get anything useful out of them. I seldom do.
Anything I should know about getting there?
Well, most of it's sunken. Underwater. That means concrete underwater. Cut your boat if you're not careful. Be sure to enter from the south side. Water's deep there.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Can we borrow your boats?
If you promise to bring it back. And no scraping the hull. I just got it nice and yellow. And no drinking on the boat. And no joyriding either.
Of course, ma'am. It's only for a day or two. Official police business.
Aye.
Not a long end.
Crow's feet disappear from the corners of her eyes as she smiles at you.
2 days of sunshine, just got a bacterial
I'm
infection.
sad to hear that. Take care of that with ether, will you? Don't get too many RCM men round here. Be sad to lose the first one.
Thank you for I'll use this gift to get there then.
Please be conservative with the fuel, will you? Just filled her up, but it's a small tank.
Seeing you. Okay, let's ask those kids and we shall drive the boat.
The scruffy-haired little boy kicks a stone while the other watches him do it.
Okay, kids, you haven't on that island, right?
That island?
Yes, that one. I need to know what's there.
Nothing. It's just a seafort and some plants. You can take a raft there. It's great. And we make a fire. We make a fire. Mm-hmm. Gather the sticks for the fire. And bullets. Or not real bullets, empty bullets.
Bullet shells. There are a lot of them left over from the war, but this could be important.
Right, you mean shells?
I don't know what those are.
What then?
They're lights. The fire guy comes and asks us to put the fire out.
Your nerve endings sting from the mention of a guy. They must mean a human being on that island, but it's cut off.
Someone lives on the island?
No. Yes.
Let's go with yes.
Why is he the fire guy?
Because he asks to put the fire out.
Does he ask you to put the fire out?
I don't know. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like people to be there. You shouldn't go.
Can't believe it's months. Yeah, I know. Every time I play this game, Angel, Jesus Christ, 2 hour stream is not going to be there, that's for sure. It's going to be a max of 4 hours always.
Yes.
You mentioned something about lights.
I don't know.
Did you mean there are electrical lights?
He points to the street light.
Yes.
If I look at his towers, is there anything else you can tell me about this guy? Age? Does he live there?
No, he doesn't live there. I don't think. No, he lives there. Been there twice, 2 times. He doesn't live there. He isn't there sometimes.
Anything else? What does this guy look like?
I don't know.
They say almost in English. How come?
We ran.
Oh.
He just yelled we shouldn't be there.
Your father used to go to that island, didn't he?
Our father killed himself.
Oh. Oops.
Don't say that, he didn't.
I just say nothing.
I'm sorry.
Is that all you know? Is there anything more you can tell me about the island?
There's
The boy starts rubbing his eyes. It's clear that he has no intention of finishing the sentence.
Lights, fire guy. We should check up on that island.
Yep, let's go. Let's take the boat and end the stream, I would say. Oh wait, let's ask.
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
I got shot.
Even I can see that. I told you not to bring your trouble with you, policeman. We've got troubles of our own here. Though I suppose you took the worst of it. Turns out you were your own ill omen.
So, I guess you're right. The men with guns were coming for me after all.
I'm not sure those were the last of the men with guns either. They are
Probably not.
always more coming for your kind, officer.
Then we'll be ready for them.
Definitely. Let's go. To the boat. Ah, I thought it was bigger than that, but okay.
A skiff with a small steering engine in the back floats on the calm mirror of the sea. Its 2 seats are empty. Once you get in, that's it. One pull of the starter handle, and you're off into the bay. A strange trepidation comes over you. Are you sure you want to go now? Have you made all the necessary preparations? Closed all your accounts? Remember what the net picker said. It's a small tank. Don't be going back and forth on this.
You take the engine game, I will hold the boombox. Okay, I'm not ready. Okay, I see. So it's telling me that I should probably finish some of these. I see, right. I can do that. Find a way into the secret passage. This is going to be a hard one. Not sure. But this is something we will... Yeah, Kazuko. Yes. This is something we'll see in the next stream, of course. So, 6th November 2021, 20th, exactly. Yeah. So, let's talk a little bit, shall we? Let me just see if I can find some music, or else it's getting a bit quiet, sort of. Okay, let's take the one that we always take, since it's really calm. Yeah, this is the one. I hope it's... oh wait, it's muted. No. Okay, so that's it. Whew, that was a story as hell. Thank you, Angel. Thank you so much. Thank you for today's stream. I hope you have a wonderful next week. Take care and don't forget to say hi. Thank you, Angel. Thank you for coming. Really appreciate it. Let me just say some final sentence. So sorry about that. There were some important questions I had to do. I had to answer. But yeah. Next week I have to see. I can most likely going to stream 3 days. What is going to be? There will be 2 German collabs. On Sunday there will be a Splatoon collab, and on Thursday there's going to be a Overcooked collab. So that means I'll be doing 1 English stream. Most likely going to be on Saturday. I'll be playing Disco Elysium. This is something I need to see, to be honest. But maybe it's going to be Disco Elysium. But we shall see, right? Oh, there will be a lot of collabs in German though, so... Alright. Let's see. Somebody is streaming at the moment that I know, which is Tarbet. For those who still remember, Tarbet is the one where I collabed with also, with the SCP Containment Breach multiplayer, or the Apex Legends collab with Lucky. It's been a good time. He's currently playing The Witcher 3, The Wiedźmin, in Polish. It's a really great game. I only played the first game actually, on Polish of course. In Polish it's so much better than in English, I gotta say. Anyway, yeah, he's playing Witcher 3, the thing that I never played actually. Only the first one, like I said. Yeah. He's really a great streamer too, so I'm really excited about him. Let's give him lots of love. I'm pretty sure he'll be happy about it. I have to see that I should most likely going to call up him again. So let's see everything else there. Alright, like I said, tomorrow or maybe on Tuesday, I gotta see how much time I have. That will be the schedule. You'll get it on Twitter and on Discord like always. And yeah, like I said, or what there will be. So, okay. That's it for now. I wish you a great evening, a good night, and I wish you a wonderful week. Goodbye.